Got it. All right, all right, all right. Oh, okay, fine. Let's get over a second. 1 minute, 60 seconds, 60 seconds. 60 seconds to get back. Then we'll get started. Oh, okay, let's get to it. Okay, so I want to start off the session. I just want to have a quick word about Nikita. Nikita somewhat abruptly dropped the game on us earlier this week. Feel free to like reach out to her if you feel like you want to. I know she's struggling. She's going through a bit of a hard time. Um, uh, but I think it just ultimately came down to an uncertainty about the fit at the table and if she was enjoying herself and what was going on. But I think she's going through a hard time right now. So if anyone wanted to reach out to her, I'm sure she wouldn't be upset about that. But yeah, she won't be with us going forward, unfortunately. Um, um, okay. With that, we're going to get to the game. Let me do us a little recap. Uh, okay, let's see. Uh, Themyscira. You guys all made it to the Amazonian homeland of Themyscira. I need to change, or I need to get the sound going here so that you guys have full dramatic effect. A little metal going on here, yo. Okay, you all made it to Themyscira. You began to adventure through the wild woods outside of the Amazonian city to slay this great creature, this unnamed whore up in the mountains past Themyscira. In the woods, you encountered a slaughter of Persian orcs and found that it was none other than one of these broken circle witches, if you would like to call them that. Another one of Chelsea's iPad's disciples. And and yeah, you guys got to meet them. You also got to meet who are our two individuals? Um, uh, who are they? Who are they? Who are they? There we are. You got to meet Kane, the monstrously large half dragon, who's actually a sweet little butterfly on the inside, and Medea, who is a sweet little butterfly of a tiny little girl who is actually a vampiric murderer, who agreed to train Silenos and seemed to have caught wind of a plot to kill her, but seemed to think Silenos was I, so let him go. And was also told by Artemis to watch his back, as the goddess of the hunt did arrive. What else we got going on? What else we got going? Oh yeah, you made it to the top of your mountain, past the Bay Woods, and as you got to the top of the mountain, you found that the target in question, the rogue. Oh man, let me get his full name for you. The rogue Mirzand, also referred to as Oculus. He bowed to you all, was polite enough, it seems, seemed to be earnest to those insight checks, formed a haphazard plan as to how to defeat the monster beyond, and was quite happy to trade the head of this creature for help killing it, basically. Seemed quite confident in himself. With that, you've traveled into the shattering earthscape of the mountain top, and there you found a monstrous mountainous elemental. So with that, let's go ahead and roll initiative. So I had a size mod. So this was going to be a huge creature, but unfortunately my size mod stopped working. So we're going to just use a standard gargantuan size creature. A snapping giant, in fact. With that said, folks, we have exactly 4 NPCs. I thought it would be fun if we tried distributing them. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to play one of your NPCs?
Sure.
Mm,
No worries if it's a no. It's completely optional because I can run whatever nobody wants to play. But if someone wants to play an NPC, let me know.
I do want to play Kyros, but I also like it a lot when you know have those bro moments, and I didn't force the bro moment. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get you. I get you. All right, I'll be curious. No worries.
Okay.
No forced bro
Um,
moments.
I can do Oracle because she's cleric,
Ah,
and I'm pretty good
yeah,
at
Oracle
that.
Fetus. Absolutely. Let me send you a link to her character sheet, Chelsea.
Can you send it through Facebook? I have two things
Yes.
going up, and it won't work. It's not to
No
Facebook.
worries. No worries. Anybody else? Gyasi, did you have a desire, Selenos? Oh, it's
Yeah,
all cool if it's a no. All cool if it's a no.
yeah.
What would you like to play?
Uh, do, 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 do. Uh,
You
I'll
got
take
Gear,
Q.
yeah.
I'll take Oculus. That's it.
All right.
It's all roguey
Oh,
goodness.
it is all roguey goodness. You know what? Why don't you pick someone else? I just realized that maybe you should see its character sheet.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we did
I
just meet him.
uh
Heroes or Niobe, if you want one.
uh yeah, I'll take Kyros. That's
All
fine. I
right.
can manage that.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. You're in charge of bro moments.
Yeah, you come on. It's a big role to play. I'm already frowning as a character, but don't make me frown more.
Ooh, Q. If anyone want, these stat blocks are pretty well made, but uh, some minor parts have liberties taken just so for my sake. So if you ever have any questions, like for example, Kyros' spear basically just comes back to his hand. That's a feature it has. Okay, let's get to it.
How many
Uh,
how many PCs are left? Or NPCs?
there is one left. I'm going to say Niobe.
Okay.
I'm probably going to keep this new guy to myself for a moment.
Gotcha. Hmm.
Did you want him? Did you want him?
Brandon,
Or
if you want to go Niobe, that's feel free. I'm a little intimidated having two character sheets. That's why I haven't said anything.
I'll do it. Anything
Yeah,
to
go
make
for
the
it.
combat simpler.
I'll do it.
Oh,
Do it. No, I can't do it. Come on, do it.
I'll give it a try next time, I promise.
No, it's all good, man. No pressure at all. Like, if you
I
want to do
played
it, you
Ranger
don't want to do it.
before. It's not that crazy, but
There's also a streamlined stat block, so they should be easier than a full PC.
nice.
Okay, who we got? Galaxy, Oculus, Kyros, Niobe, Thetis, Salinos, Katara, Ouroboros, and Thalia.
Okay.
Sorry, Ryan, just checking for her spell slots. Is she supposed to have 3 third level and 2 fourth level, or
Ooh, that's a good point. She did spend some spell slots earlier.
oh, is that why it is? Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to figure out what the difference was. That makes more sense.
Um,
Cool.
the only thing I think she's actually cast that wasn't a ritual was the 6th level spell for Find the Path. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
that's all
just
she's
curious
casted.
because her sheet says in like the spell casting section,
Yeah.
third level 2 slots, and then fourth level 3 slots.
Oh, my mistake. Yep, that would be a 3.
3? Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. Thanks for catching that. I'm actually gonna edit that right now.
Okay. I will
Is there
get out of it.
Is there a way that I can have like Niobe as a sidekick?
No.
I just meant like I just
we-
meant to like have that character sheet on my character sheet.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You could go into your extras and probably find these guys. They should be a part of the collection.
Oh,
I'm
It's
gonna
not bad.
try to. I just noticed in the extras it has a tab for sidekicks, so I was wondering.
Well, sidekicks is, yeah, I think it's just like a name, you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, I got to roll initiative for 2 individuals, usually a lot many more.
Damn, I don't see her. Easy enough.
Hell yeah, you did pretty good.
I'll go ahead and roll my initiative.
I rolled physical,
Let's-
so just let me know when.
Let me put
No
roll
worries.
20 up.
Okay, I think that's ample time. Okay, remember, you have to roll initiative for the NPCs you're covering too. So let's get to it. Who rolled between 25 to 20?
I rolled a 21.
Very good. We're about 20 to 15.
I don't have.
Thetis is 18
Okay,
and Katara is 17.
very good, very good.
Silenos 19.
Sound 19, awesome. Very good. I also forgot to put in Perseus. Give me a second here. Perseus, you silly boy.
All right, how do I roll her initiative?
Yes, he's the goose.
Yeah, you want me to use the goose? I'll use the goose.
I don't care.
No, I'm using the goose now. You said it.
Sorry.
Initiative is
Perseus.
just a
Murder
dex roll, right?
chicken.
Murder chicken. Where? There you go. Right there beside your master.
Initiative is just a dex roll, right?
Initiative is just a dex roll, correct?
Okay.
It should be near the top, near hit points for rolling.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the initiative. 15 to 10.
I need to stick Kyros in at a 19
Ooh,
because it
shit,
went
nice.
to roll 20 and I had that covered up with Dalespire and Zoom. So
Okay.
No worries.
Ryan, don't hate me for this, but I just rolled a custom D20 for Niobe, and
Yep.
she rolled a nat 20 on initiative for a
All right.
combined total of 25.
Okay, so she'll go first. Look at that. It's the 2 PCs. It's the PC and his NPC, and the PC and his NPC. Very good. Okay, fantastic. If that is my 10 to 15, how about 10 to 5?
oh, I had a 14. I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. No worries. Okay, and surprisingly, Oculus is right at the back. Let's see. What'd you get for initiative there, Thalia? Not sure. Want me to just roll for you?
That's in the
Roll 20 chat. Oh, a 19. Very good. Oh, that's way up there. Let's see. Kiro's got a 19. Thalia got a 19. Who wants to go? I'm gonna say Kiros goes first. I decided just now.
Fair enough.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. We're at the top of initiative. So, as you all approach this giant, monstrous, way smaller than I had intended, but monstrous giant mountain turtle-esque creature, and I'm going to post a picture of what exactly it is you're looking at in roll 20. You see this behemoth of mass of stone and earth solidified into what is a mountainous turtle-like figure with roiling rocks and quite a roar to it. The earth shambles and stumbles as it makes its way closer toward all of you. Niobe is going to be at the front here, but how would you guys like to position yourselves first and foremost? So you guys are all like,
Ouroboros and Kyros to the front, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they were
that's-
running ahead.
that's what they sounded like.
I'm raged up.
Silenos with Niobe. Maybe flanking.
Silenos with Niobe, maybe flanking. So maybe they're like a little over here, making their way to the south,
Yeah.
Hmm.
or making their way to the flank, whatever.
And I don't know if
Is the
this
goose with
matters,
you?
but yes. I don't know. I think I might have been before Thetis in initiative. I think somehow I got put behind her, but I was on a 19.
Oh
Yeah, you're
shit!
before.
Yeah, you're up there, buddy. So let me just. I'll just put you there. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sorry about that.
Cool, cool, cool. No, no worries. Not your fault. Okay, fantastic. What about yeah, Katara, what you thinking?
Where's the beast from here?
Sorry, position the camera a
No,
little
it's
better.
okay.
Beast is over there.
I'll be kind of back and to the right of Ouroboros. I just don't want to be. I mean, I don't want to be in a line of 4. That's good.
I don't want to be a line of 4. That's fair. What about Thetis?
Yeah.
Where's the blind oracle?
Does she have like blindsight, or is she?
She's 60 feet of blind sight. So right now she's going. Wait,
Okay,
what?
sorry. I was
what's
like, I
going on?
hadn't gotten there yet. I was just making sure.
Yeah, she has 60 feet of blind sight and no actual sight. So basically, you guys are all scattering. She's like, oh.
But she'll stay in the middle. That way, she has better chance of healing people.
Got it. I think Oculus is probably like up here going, yes, ahead. Very good. Yes, everyone, keep fighting as I told you to. Yeah, so I'm going to throw you back a little bit because you're just showing up on the battlefield a little late after the ship had a little accident. So you're catching up a little late here. You're getting here just in time. But you're fast. You'll get there. It's fine. What about you, Thalia?
Next to that section.
Next to Thetis. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. That's the top of initiative. We're getting to it. So, you're gonna all hear Oculus say, "Yes, remember what I told you all to do. You with the firing and the arrows, you stand at the back, and you two go right ahead and get punched, and everything will go great. Trust me." Niobe, what does Niobe do?
Okay. As she starts to flank around, with, Colin, Selenos, she is going to pull out her recurve bow and
Hell yeah.
make 2.
Silenos might also
yeah.
tell her about a cool idea he has if she waits for her arrows.
Oh, yeah. If you want to get some good synergy going, I can hold my action until he's shooting.
You want to hold an attack?
If I can. It sound. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're gonna do, so.
Yeah, so Niobe runs out, like, fucking put 3 arrows on the thing ready to go. And Silas is like, but I could do a cool thing, hang on. And Niobe just kind of like draws the bow a little uncertainly, and just kind of like looks at Sanos uncertain of what's going to happen next. Very cool. Is there a bonus action, Ouroboros, from Niobe or movement?
I'm not sure what he's gonna fucking do, but I definitely want I want one of, well, I'll say my first weapon attack to be a pinning blows. Basically, its next opportunity attack has disadvantage until the start of the next turn. So whenever I reckon.
Yeah, you could definitely hold a pinning blow. Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah, she pulls out one of these like special arrows and just draws heavy on the long bow to the point where her elbow starts to shake, which is impressive because she's a strong lady.
Okay. And yeah, she'll continue to follow alongside Silenos as she waits.
Okay, so is she staying put or is she moving like 30 feet in a direction, it seems?
Oh. I'll move 30 feet, skirting the outside, because I assume that's what Silenos was gonna do.
Skirting the outside. So you want to be back a little more like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what does Ouroboros want to do now?
Ouroboros, after that scene I described last session, kind of looking at Kiros, walking up, speeding, running, raging, and with the fire giant blood coursing through his veins, he'll, as he reaches full height, you'll hear a thunderous crash with every footstep for a few seconds, and then
Oh yeah.
yeah. So basically, his elemental cleaver is going to be thunder.
Oh, you're not gonna go fire? You fire giant potion? You're not gonna do fire? Come on, man. Well, no. It's all good.
We
Um,
know the weakness.
Yeah. We know the feats. You infuse your weapon with thunder, it begins to sort of vibrate, and with every sort of swing, almost lightsaber-esque, except rather than like the laser sound, it's more of like a sound
Nice.
as you move it through the air.
Yeah.
You charging for?
Yeah, I can do that with my gauntlets, right?
Gauntlets are considered weapons.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be.
So you're infusing
all bunch.
your gauntlets. They just
Yeah.
begin to start vibrating. It's a good feeling to have them back on.
Ooh. Okay.
So
and
you have feral pounce because you just raged. What is your speed?
my speed is un momento. 40 feet. So that'll be 20 feet to start off, and then an additional 40 for a total of 60.
You double it? I thought you take half. I thought you get your half your speed again for the
Pretty
primal
sure.
pounce.
I'm pretty sure with the feral pounce, I could be mistaken.
Could be wrong.
Instinctive pounce is part of the bonus action you take to enter your rage. You can move up to half your speed. So half of my speed, which is 20,
yeah.
I move the 20, and then I get my full speed, which is 40. Right?
Awesome. Yeah, you go into this rage, just sort of step off and hurl through the air, land, and just kind of do the sort of like where you land and just kind of keep running, and your feet kind of touch down. You keep going almost, where it's like your strength and momentum is almost a little bit ahead of your own athleticism.
Nice. And yeah, I'll be ready to stand off. I haven't used an action, but I think my first action will be to dodge.
The dodge action as a barbarian? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, we're crazy.
All right. That brings us to Kyros. Warrior Kyros, what's he up to?
Kyros, move action will be to move 30 up, and an action to move an additional 30 to be side by side with Ouroboros. Bonus action will be Hero's Advance, which will allow him and Ouroboros to move 15 feet additionally forward.
Shit.
As a reminder, because you we did say this at the start of combat last time, so actually I was gonna say his Son of Hercules would already be active, but it's not. I didn't do it for Ouroboros, so I might as well not do it for him. Okay, yeah, so Kyros just charges up there in an action and then sort of like looks at you, Ouroboros, and gives you the nod. You know this move. This is a very sort of Spartan move, and then the two of you move forward as a joined phalanx. Oh
yeah,
exactly.
Just for flavor, if Gyasi's okay with it, since you're playing him, I think when we reach the same level, meaning that he finally caught up to the fucking front lines, I think I kind of look at him and he looks at me, and we both do the Spartan to draw the attention of the monster.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kyros sort of like doing the spear in the air as a Spartan does, and then you two just sort of like go into that formation and just sort of jet off in the Hero's Advance. So how that works is half the speed, move up to half their speed. So Kyros can move 15 additional feet. Where would you like to take him, Gyasi?
Straight on towards the cliff face.
Woohoo! Incredible. And Ouroboros, you can use up to half your speed to move, but you must end your turn within 5 feet. Uh, uh, but they must end their movement within 5 feet of you. So you can use half your movement now, but you must end your movement with Kyros.
Okay. 15 feet then. I'll be side by side.
Fantastic. You guys advance, push forward, phalanx style together.
Oh,
Yeah,
that shit's so
yeah.
cool,
Take
bro.
this beach. Take this beach, man.
Oh my god.
Incredible. All right. What is Thalia up to?
Do it, girl.
You talk through my mic if you want. Hang on. I'm going to just change the audio settings super quick, and go for it. What would you like to do?
Thalia is. Sorry, I can hear myself. Thalia is gonna cast a guiding bolt on that.
Absolutely.
And she's close enough.
Guiding bolt. Let's check it out. It's 120-foot range.
Yeah.
You'll have to move forward.
Perfect.
Okay, you step forward 10 feet, conjure guiding bolt, and fire it across the battlefield. You go for it. Roll me an attack.
14.
14. The bolt flies across it, just sort of scatters across its side. And as
I
you
can't end up building a bomb. Use that. D4.
okay, yeah. D4, emboldening bond, go for it.
Oh, 15.
15. You fire this, this thing's way bigger than it looks. Okay. But you fire this bolt at it, and it sort of scatters across the side of it as if you had just shot a guiding bolt into a rock face. And you realize, you have to sort of figure out a way to mentally differentiate the monster from the cliffs. And that's why your bolt doesn't work. But truthfully, just immediacy. Yeah, unfortunately, that is yours.
Okay. No worries. Then I'll use a bardic inspiration on Ouroboros as he charges forward in the fight.
All right, Ouroboros. Maybe you catch a little wink or a little wave of the finger valley, and you're like, oh, okay. And you get inspiration.
Nice.
That will bring us, if there's nothing else, that will bring us to Silenos. Silenos, the guy with the plan. What's the plan?
Yeah, so as I kind of run towards Niobe, I'll start to knock some arrows, and just in my head, I'm gonna say a prayer to Artemis. And I'll just say, Great Huntress, bless these arrows, allow them to strike with the light of the moon, and then as I get to Niobe, with my only 3rd level spell, I'm going to cast Fire Arrows. And since I have Holy Weapon already, I kind of imagined it like the whole arrow shaft just kind of illuminates like a dull gray light.
Very cool.
Then, yeah, I'll cast Fire Arrows as an action.
All right.
Sweet.
So Niobe's got fire arrows, right?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to read the amount.
I believe it's a full quiver worth, right?
12 pieces of ammunition. So for 6 of her shots, she'll do an extra 1d6.
All right, I'll write that down.
Okay. Yeah, write that down there, Ouroboros, and that will be for Niobe. So let's just hold forth this pinning shot with all the might she can. Suddenly, her arrow ignites into a bright and brilliant flame.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then with her, I'll kind of have my arrows drawn, look at her, nod, and then I'll release a shot with her.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm releasing 2 of them bitches.
Yeah, same here. So that's that. I'm gonna action surge so I can do the 2 shots. So with her, I'll kind of nod and then.
Well, quick question: is fire arrow an action or a bonus action? I believe it's
an action.
It's an action.
Yeah,
okay.
I was checking in bonus actions, but it's okay. I'll action surge so I can still take some shots.
Got it. So
Sounds good,
Ouroboros,
sounds good.
you have held your attack, so you can fire your one pinning shot, as that is how the pinning shot works.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta damage the creature.
Yeah, you got to see if you hit first. And Silenos, of course, go for it.
Where are? Okay, there it is. +10 to hit.
Also, before we proceed, both of you will make these shots at advantage.
Yeah. Ooh,
Nice.
thank God.
I will roll with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, so that's
Oh,
22 with my first shot.
22 is your shot. 22 hits. Roll damage.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
my first one will miss, I think. A 14.
A 14 will bounce off of some hard, stony part of the creature.
Cool. Okay.
Emboldening Bond?
That's right.
Yeah.
Emboldening Bond is
Yeah.
active here, so Silenos, go ahead and roll your D. Go ahead and roll the D4 on that miss. See if it hits.
16.
A 16, unfortunately, still a little low.
Does
No
that
way.
with damage rolls?
Pardon?
No.
Emboldening
no.
bond? No. Okay.
No, just the
Precision
attack roll.
attack. Before or after the roll, but before any effects are applied. Does that mean if I know or if it hits or miss?
I'm gonna say just go for it. You're good.
Yep.
Roll that D8.
Oh, okay, cool.
All
I
right.
think
Mine
Tim
was
heard about it.
You already die.
Mine was 6 piercing damage with the first shot, and that's also the pinning shot.
How much damage, sorry?
6.
From
The recurve bow.
because
Piercing damage, and
of
it's on fire.
fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Quiver touch you on a bow and the target of range level piece of ammunition. The quiver target takes place.
Silenos, it's 1d6, right?
So 6
That
damage.
precision shot brought it to a dirty 20.
30-20 still doesn't hit. I'm sorry to
Okay.
say.
Yeah, no worries. No problem. I will just take a second shot, non-sharpshooter.
Got it. Understood. Dahlia, could you roll me one more guiding bolt too? I forgot. You should have rolled an advantage. What'd you get, Salanos?
29 to hit.
A 29 does not. No, I'm kidding. It does. Definitely hits. Definitely
Okay, cool.
hits.
I'll let you
Cool.
finish,
Wow.
then run through mine, Silenos.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that's 5 damage, and I think my fire arrow went before, so 5 plus 2, 7 damage on that shot.
7
does
damage on that
holy weapon
shot.
add anything?
Yeah, 2d8 radiant.
2d8 radiant to every strike.
Okay,
Damn.
got it.
It's the snack that smiles back. What was your fire damage, folks? Because it should be at half damage, because unfortunately it seems resistant to fire.
My fire damage was 2 damage, so 1.
So that'll be 1 damage.
Mine was a 2, so it would be 1 fire damage. Added
Got
on.
it. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that holy weapon brought it to 10 total from what it was.
What was just the radiant damage? Because I've already got the other stuff.
Yeah, just radiant was 4.
4 additional damage. Okay.
Sorry about
Finish
that.
yours, then I'll do my
No,
second.
no worries. It's perfect. Silenos, yeah, you run over, your arrow's already glowing, then turning into this sort of holy flame. While I think the Huntress Niobe's is a little more primal, a little more engulfing, sort of the hard shadows on her face. The two of you just fire off. Unfortunately, one of yours does go awry, Silenos, but the other one strikes true. What else? And the pinning blow from Ouroboros, she fires with such decadence that the creature it sort of like catches it in the side of the lip, and the creature sort of like moves itself slowly, as if to shake itself, as if something agitated it.
All right. I'm gonna shoot my second arrow because
You only get 1 arrow when you hold an attack.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. All right. Anything else, Silenos? What about your beastie?
Yeah, I might have him fly up towards Ouroboros and Kyros, just kind of above. He's got 60 feet, so just as far as he can get. Yeah, like that's probably good.
That's cool. So he's nice and up. Fantastic. At this point, it's got to happen. It's got to be legendary actions. Check in. Check in. Okay, very cool. Oh, it has to do this. This sucks. Okay, it is going to. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I think it's just going to keep it simple for now. The creature opens its big mouth, and it this hail of almost like the explosion off the top of a volcano, that initial sort of sediment and rock firing forth. This massive spew of giant boulders comes flying out of its mouth, and it is going to spit rocks, magic rocks at that, at Ouroboros, because he's so big. It's just a big guy. Does 32 hit Ouroboros?
No. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, but wait, you did the
Dodging.
dodge action. You did the dodge action. Let me roll again. Help 25. Sorry, that was a little asshole. I apologize.
Just hit.
just it. That is going to be 20 force damage.
Force.
Force damage. Yes, these are elemental rocks, not just regular rocks, but elemental rocks.
How much damage?
It's gonna be 20 force damage.
20. Okay.
20. That's right.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Oracle Thetis. What would the great Oracle of Constantinople like to do?
Okay. First of all, does she get a sense for Gyasi coming up the way?
With 60 feet of blind sight, no, I would say no, definitely.
It says 120 feet.
Oh, it's 120 feet. Why did I write 120 feet? That's dumb. Yeah, she then senses yes, for sure.
And he's like on the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of glory.
I think that's
Sorry.
I think that's a little too far. So she's gonna use her movement to go towards the group of 3. That way she's able to heal more people at once if need be.
Okay, she's gonna go to the archers over there.
Yeah, and on her way,
Okay.
she's gonna unleash guiding bolt at first level.
She's gonna unleash what sword?
Guiding bolt.
First level guiding bolt. With 120 feet, she will roll at disadvantage because she cannot see the creature.
Oh, I thought she was a little closer.
We can move her a little
can-
closer
Yeah.
on the way over there. No problem. Yep, just in range. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. Does 17 plus 9 is 26 to hit.
26 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Four plus 8. Yeah. 12. 12 radiant.
Well, radiant.
But-
Damn.
There's advantage.
Yes, the next attack on it will be at advantage. Excellent. So, Thetis shoots this very direct guiding bolt shot across the battlefield and hits the creature, and she kind of like flips her hair in Dahlia's direction. That will bring us to. Or is there anything else from Oracle Thetis?
No, that's everything.
Okay, Katara. Change gears. You're a different person now.
And then, how far away is Katara from the creature?
You are 125 feet.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna use her 30 feet of movement to get closer.
Okay, 30 feet to get closer. But damn.
And then how far away is she now? I don't think she's in range, but
She would. Oops, that was the wrong one. She is, we're gonna call it 90 feet.
oh, sweet. Okay. Then she's going to just at the edge. She's gonna bonus action cast Hex.
Cast Hex, fantastic. The creature is Hex. Which ability score would you like it to have disadvantage in?
Strength. No,
Of
wisdom.
course.
Wisdom. Sorry, wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, no wisdom. No wisdom for this creature.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Please, go for it.
All right. Oh. Natural 20 for the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think an natural 20 will do the job.
Okay, so this is actually my first critical hit on this campaign. So what was the math rules?
Okay. Just roll normal damage, and whatever your damage dice is, take the maximum possible roll on top of that. So if you're rolling a d10 and you roll like a 3, it's 13 because it's a d10.
Okay, so it automatically rolled an 8, and then the d10 on top, so that it's 18. Is that how that works?
18. Yep, fantastic. And that is
And then
force damage.
Another
hex.
6. Another 6 for the hex, right?
We'll roll the dice, and then yes, an additional maximum
Okay, so
roll
it's
on it.
11 necrotic then.
11 necrotic. I gotta check to see if it's resistant to any of this damage. Nope. You fire at it, and this beautiful Eldritch Blast fires in the shoulder, and it's like part of a cliff face just gets smashed off and becomes huge avalanche-like debris off its shoulder.
Okay, and then the other 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 force damage and 6 necrotic.
And 6 necrotic, yes, of course. But and that last Eldritch Blast, that 16 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you fire these gorgeous shots into the side of it. One direct hit. Maybe it's sort of like in the Star Wars bombers, where like one sails by, one hits close, then one hits directly at one of its joints, and this like huge rock fall off of its shoulders come off.
Sweet.
Excellent.
And then that's it for my turn. Yeah, I gotta go let the dog go.
Yep, no problem. Okay, Gyasi. Good thing that you're the son of Hermes, or you might have missed this. You come charging in to see them facing this, like, should be way bigger on the map, but alas, my life. You come flying in as fast as you humanly can. What do you do?
Well, we're going to test that theory. Action be cast haste.
Okay, you cast haste on yourself. Power up.
Yes. That'll give me a 80-foot movement speed. So I'm going to go 80 feet straight forward, straight at it. But I might as well go up in the air at the same time since it's on a cliff.
Fair enough. So I'm going to just take you back 80 feet. How high up do you think you want to go?
Let's get 20 feet worth of air and
Got it. Okay, I'll be a little generous. We'll say that you already had a tiny bit of height going for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you come flying up from the cliff faces.
And I'm going to use feline agility and give myself another 80 feet worth of movement.
You monster. I knew I'd put you at the back for a good reason. Incredible. You go flying by. With still an action and a bonus action spare.
Well, haste was the action.
Oh, that's right.
Well, it was action 1. Now I have 2. Bonus action will be dash. Bring me another 80 feet straight forward.
I summon Pot of Greed. Oh, okay. Where would you like to go? You're gonna get well within range of this creature.
Yeah. Let's move all the way to like the left hand side of it.
Like over
That way the
or
the
its
line
left-hand
for
side.
Kyros and those guys are clear. And I might as well take a thwack at it while I'm here.
Right, you've got an extra action as a haste. Go for it.
Yep.
You get right up in its face.
Ugh. But I rolled a fantastic 12. So that'll be the end of that.
You beautifully stab into the side of this creature, but unfortunately, you're simply stabbing into the side of a hard stone. It's difficult to discern where the creature starts and just regular debris ends, unfortunately.
Fair enough. And that's everything she's got in the tank.
All right. That's going to be a legendary action. The creature is going to sort of move its body around, and then this massive stony tail is going to rise into the air and swing around. He's going to try and stomp you with his tail. Stomping ways. 32 to hit.
Yeah, and twice on Tuesday.
As the tail hits into you, it smashes you with such an utter force that it makes your bones rattle as if inside of a thundercloud, and you're going to take 22 thunder damage. Or actually, better flavor, the tail swings fully over you and misses, and you're like, oh, good. And then this shockwave of like sound and like wind just blasts past you in a thunderous stomp, apparently. All right,
Cool.
That will bring us to the unnamed entity that lives atop this mountain. What is it going to do? What was it going to do? Do be sieging. Okay, let's see. After moving at least, yeah, we're gonna move. We're gonna move for sure. Opportunity attack for you, Gyasi. Doesn't seem to give a shit about you.
Okay. AC 21?
21 just hits.
Ugh. That's too much. Hold on.
I think it would be just the 10 pierce.
Yeah, just the 10.
All right, and this is a magic dagger, so that or a magic weapon, so that definitely do.
No,
or is
actually,
it?
it's not.
Ooh, so that'll just be 5 damage. Unfortunately, it is resistant to this sort of damage, it seems.
That's okay.
It goes by and you chip it. And as it gets to here, it's going to take one of its big feet and go, like, this was one stride. This whole 10 feet was just a single stride. Its foot hits the ground, and this huge shockwave goes out across the ground. You're gonna have to bear with me. This is a big effect. It's a big effect indeed. So this is just the ground. Don't worry about the whole orb. This is just about the ground. So this ground suddenly shakes and cracks and starts to fall apart on itself. All of the ground within this area is considered difficult terrain. Anyone concentrating on a spell, so that's Katara, I need you to make me a Constitution. Oh, and Thalia, make a Constitution saving throw, please. Oh, and Gyasi. Nope, you're not touching the ground. You're good. And Silenos. Oh god, there's a lot of you concentrating on spells. So I'm just going to put that as a blanket. Anyone concentrating on a spell, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
$21.
21, your concentration is broken in this moment.
Oh, did I have a turn since I last used my full movement?
You have not had a turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Since your last turn. Yeah, Thalia with a 20, that you will have broken concentration. Silenos with a 9, you have broken concentration. And Gyasi, you're not touching the ground, so you're good. And I believe that is everybody?
I use Favored by the Gods.
Sure, go for it. Favored by the gods.
27.
27 saves. You maintain concentration just barely.
And how much?
You like losing concentration, and you feel like a little like something in your blood, something in your mind, just sort of giving you a second to just lose that concentration and like get it back. What was that,
how
Qatar?
much damage did we take, or did we take? Is it not damage? It's just
Not
concentration.
yet.
Okay.
I'm not done.
No, I just thought I
alright.
missed something. I was like, oh.
It's all good.
I'm
it's all
really
good.
sorry. My fucking computer was being stupid. Who all got hit?
No, don't worry about it. You're good. Even Niobe's not concentrating on anything, so she's good.
No more fire arrows for Niobe. That's all.
No more fire arrows for Niobe. That's right.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Structure on classes. Creatures be furry. As it steps here, some of the rock face sort of smashes into the ground forward off of this little cliff face as it's damaged. Actually, the whole thing is gonna. I just gotta like drop these all over the goddamn place. As the whole thing falls apart. And then all kinds of shit down here. Whole bunch of junk in the trunk. Basically, all of the cliff faces just get rocked by these like thunderous earthquakes, and debris just starts falling. And Ouroboros and Kyros might find themselves very fortunate that their movement ended just before the cliff face, as opposed to right in front of it. Okay. That is its bonus action. It'll do it anyway. Then you see it sort of like it's going to like looks like a cat that's gonna vomit, sort of like, and you hear this like this growing rumble within it, and then it opens its mouth, and this hang on a second. Yeah, this huge spew of debris, like an absolute, like, it's like Pompeii, minus the actual volcanic ash, just goes flying out at Ouroboros and Kyros. Both need to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Coolio.
What'd you guys get?
Kira's got
really
an award-winning 12.
12. Kyros is going to take 33 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
With the exception of the fact, with Sure Stride, he cannot be shoved or knocked prone. Allies within 5 feet of him have advantage on checks that would knock them prone or shove them.
Hey, well, Ouroboros already had a danger sense, but yes. So basically, these rocks come in, and like one just catches him in the shoulder, and he gets his shield up in time, and one of these huge boulders just shatter across his shield, and he digs his foot into the ground and doesn't get knocked prone. Very cool.
Fuck yeah, the phalanx will not fall. I rolled a 10.
Ouroboros, you're knocked prone. You're like, yeah, oh, and you just get smashed in the face and you fall backwards prone, and you are going to take, because you are raging, it'll be halved to 16 bludgeoning damage.
16 bludgeoning. Okay.
Incredible. That is, yeah, will it keep moving? Was it gonna keep doing stuff? I think it's gonna keep doing stuff, guys. What's its range here? Let's go. Here. It's gonna start making its way down the rocks towards all of you, like you're a big tasty meal, yum yum. Maybe it'll take like. No, we want to stay in range of cat person. Okay, fantastic. It gets to be here. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Oculus, who sees that everything is going great. Where is his stat block? There it is. Okay, what is Oculus up to?
Sipping tea.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? He's a pretty clever guy. Saving throw 16 10 minutes. Okay. He is going to hop off of his rock, despite how cool he looked up there. And he's going to run over to. That's 15. He is going to action dash to get that. He's not quite going to be able to get there. Oh, anyone within 30 feet. Never mind, we're good. So he might actually just stay up there while he does this. No, he jumps down. Sorry. Getting my measurements all out of the way. He is going to jump down for his rock, see this sort of like shot from Thetis and Thetis's reaction. And he's just going to kind of like look over at Thalia thoughtfully. And Thalia, you'll have advantage on your next attack roll.
Sweet.
He just thinks like, she could shoot better than that. I know she can. And suddenly your fate is different. Suddenly your next shot will be a little better than the last. That is going to be. He only has 10 feet. Sure, we'll go into the danger. That's part of adventuring, I guess. And he will action dash in this direction for another 15 feet. That is going to bring us to a legendary action from La Turtle. Big scary monster. It is going to stomp you, Ouroboros. So stomp your ass. At advantage because you're prone. That's a natural 20. You are going to take 57 thunder damage.
Okay. Can I use a reaction?
Did you spend your reaction already? No, that was somebody else. No, you're okay. You're good. Go for it.
If I could, I would like to. Yeah, I'll do Stone's Endurance. To reduce it by 1d12 plus 5.
All right, go for it. Shit.
Damn, I'm rolling shit with all the damage and health rolls. That'll be 7.
Okay. You will only take 50 thunder damage instead.
Better.
Not 57. But the thing just brings its paw down on you, and it moves with such force that it's just like almost splitting the air as its like arm comes down and does a direct stomp on top of your head, and there's this crashing thunder sound, a whole like fucking crater that goes off around you as you're slammed into the ground. Your body racks with pain. That is going to bring us to Niobe. What is Niobe up to?
All right, Niobe. How far is she from the creature?
Niobe. She is 115 away.
Excellent. If I can, I would like to have her cast a spell called Spike Growth.
Spike Growth.
Okay.
Oh, quaint! I'm kidding. It's a great spell. Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it like it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius. I think
Excuse me.
It's a
20-foot radius centered on a point within range. So.
Is it a radius or is it a square?
It looked like a sphere in the area, but it says the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts, blah blah blah. So it's a 20-foot radius, square, I imagine, because we play with tiles.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna just look up spike growth because you're confusing me.
20-foot radius, meaning it'll be 20 foot across. or halfway.
Okay, it's a
so
20-foot
40
radius
total.
sphere. Fantastic. Got it.
Is it a sphere?
Yeah, that's what the
Seems weird.
circle. That's what the circle is on the area. It's like
That's
range
what I
and area.
saw.
Yeah. 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twisted sprouts and spikes from the thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. Each creature moves. Yeah, it's a sphere. Okay, where are we putting the sphere down? Sphere down.
Okay. If you could put it hopefully right over the creature itself.
150 feet. That will definitely get there. We like at this situation. Like at this situation.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lock it in. We're gonna change the color. God damn it. We're gonna change the color green so we can remember just how much we love our spike growth. All right. From the earth, per Niobe's will, these sprawling, driving vines of just skin peeling spikes come firing out.
Fuck yeah. That's her action. And for a bonus action, she is going to. Sorry. She's gonna Hunter's Mark. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. It's a spell.
Spells, yeah.
I don't think she's gonna do anything. I think she'll stay in there.
Okay. And just as a note, playing Niobe Ouroboros in this particular battle, she will be fighting with deep determination to get the kill, as previously Gyasi's words about being queen may have subliminally sort of set off a certain inspiration in her mind. But more importantly, she will fight with maybe passion and emotion, maybe not fully logical, because this represents the redemption of her lost sister. Yeah.
Erope?
Erope, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. In that case, with that in mind, she'll kind of look to Silenos with a gaze like I'm about to go the fuck off. And then she'll like look straight ahead, pull out both scimitars at her side, or excuse me.
The one
Revenant scimitar.
The Darth Maul scimitar.
Yeah, Darth Maul scimitar at her hip, and she'll fucking run forward.
All right, that's 15 feet forward, because this is considered difficult terrain, unfortunately.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well done. That'll bring us to another legendary action. You see the giant turtle creature. It suddenly starts retracting its limbs into like the mountainous bulge on its back, and much like a turtle, retracts into itself. That's what it does. It retracts.
Okay. Am I good?
You're good. Sorry, continue.
Okay.
That is your turn now.
All right, sweet. I didn't know that big ass circle was difficult terrain. So does the difficult terrain inside of the difficult terrain make it double difficult terrain?
No.
Like quarter. I think it is quarter.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. No, that would make a quarter movement and also make a very painful movement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Ouroboros will stand up, brush himself off, spit some blood, and then scale is a little weird right now. So how big is this thing supposed to be?
So let me put it this way. The thing has a 20-foot range. So imagine it's about 3 times the size of what you're looking at here.
Okay. Cool. Can I reach it from where I'm at currently?
No, you gotta get closer.
I do have 10-foot range.
Okay, understood. That's still not gonna be enough. You're 5 foot short.
Okay. Yeah, I'll step up 5 feet.
Okay, step up 5 feet through the difficult terrain. That costs you 10 feet, and you get in the range just before the debris and spike growth.
Sweet. And it's just a bulge right now, right? Like.
Well, right now it looks like a mountain just planted itself on the top of this mountain.
All right.
A small mountain.
I'll fucking cock back with one of the knuckles and just with a thunderous crash as if the
All right.
lightning is coming.
Bring the lightning.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Go for it.
You've got it. Reckless.
Reckless.
That'll be 23 with the first hit.
23 hits.
And 16 on the second hit. That probably misses.
That one smashes against the side of the shell, nothing. Go ahead and roll damage on the first.
You've got it. The fuck is the damage of these things? Oh. I guess that's it. So that'll be 8 plus 3, so 11 plus 1d6 thunder.
We'll distribute. Tell me the damage. Or actually, don't. Just roll all of it. Just tell me the grand total in the end.
Okay, it all turns into thunder damage.
Sure.
Okay. And okay, I think that's it.
Plus holy weapon.
Sorry?
Oh, plus holy weapon. So
Ooh, plus
2d8
holy weapon.
plus 10. That helps a lot. Okay, so total it is that'll be 23 damage.
You slam into the side of it, radiant and thunder damage. You go smashing in with a little grin on your face, excited to disrupt this mountain. And as your fist crashes against it, it doesn't do quite as much damage as you were hoping. In fact, it seems resistant to all of this damage while retracted within its shell.
Good to know. So that was attack, but I don't think I've done bonus action. As a bonus action, I'll use the gift of the chromatic dragon infusion for acid.
Okay.
And yeah, for the next minute I'll deal an extra 1d4 acid damage.
Fantastic. I love that for you.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I will just wait.
All right. What does Kyros do?
Kyros is pretty easy. He's going to move up side by side with Ouroboros. He doesn't have reach, but that's fine. Since that is less than half his movement, that will give Ouroboros and him effectively +2 to their AC from phalanx. And
Nice.
For an action, he will take the dodge action, and for a bonus action, he will second wind.
Incredible. Fantastic. A nice defensive turn. I like it.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
And that
Very
will-
cold. So yeah, Ouroboros, you're there like with your punches, and you kind of draw back, and Kyros just like interposes himself and makes him makes himself the bulwark between you and your enemy.
Yeah.
And all of Kyros's wounds heal.
Fully healed. Very nice.
That's my
Kyros is
fucking
pretty-
brother.
Kyros
That's
is
my
pretty
fucking
cool.
brother.
The hype gets me every time.
Slay
All
the
right.
space brother.
Space brother. Okay, Thalia, you, unbeknownst to you, fate's on your side. What do you want to do?
How far away is Yasi?
How far away is Gyasi? It's pretty far. Let's see if we can get him. Gyasi is 130 feet.
Wow, yeah, he's super far.
If it's 120 foot, it's rough terrain, but you can move into range.
That's still not enough. That's okay, thank you. Will use my action for Radiant Soul.
Good choice, good choice. Thalia spreads her swan-like wings, emanating grace and reds and pinks, becoming an angel. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get off the ground.
Okay.
For sure. Maybe I'll fly a little closer and up, maybe 20 feet-ish.
20 feet-ish, sounds good. And using your full 30, you can get to right there.
Oh, perfect. And then, oh, maybe, and I've been,
Yassi's 100, and I'll be generous and say 5 feet away.
5, still too far, but that's okay. I'm gonna use synaptic static on the bad guy.
Synaptic static, what does that do? I keep forgetting.
It's a spell, an intelligence save.
An intelligence, oh great.
Yeah.
Great. That is going to be a failure, a big surprise, yes?
Oh, never mind.
So it'll take.
I'll do it later.
Okay. It is going to use a legendary resistance to save instead.
Brutal. Okay, that's better. Okay, and that was my movement and bonus action and action. Yeah, so that's my turn. Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. It doesn't. It's a save or suck. Synaptic static.
Half as much damage. Yeah, so
Okay.
good catch.
Yes.
17.
Okay, 17 damage, and because it's retracted within its shell, it's going to take another half. So 34 becomes. Come on, brain.
8.
8. Thank you. We'll take 8 psychic damage instead. Though it is a mental-based power, and should override a simple shell. It's almost as if this protection is more than just the putting on of a shell. It is as if his whole body has been formatted to stop taking damage instead. The mind itself protected as well, because it's made of rocks. Anything else, or is that it?
That's all.
Okay, that'll bring us to Silenos. What's the plan, Silenos?
All right. First of all, Perseus is gonna keep flying up towards.
Okay. How much speed?
60.
60 is just going to take it right up above.
Yeah, that's perfect. The idea actually is that I might try and get him to. Could he give the help action to like Ouroboros or Kyros?
Yeah. I believe you have to use your bonus action to command him to do that, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. No problem. I got something else for my bonus action. That's okay. In that case, I'll just have him fly up there, kind of above Ouroboros.
I'll just sort of take off above Ouroboros. And with 60 feet, he can ascend quite a ways if you want.
Yeah, I don't want him to go too far because I want him to be able to go down and then back up if he needs. So maybe like there's perfect.
All right. So with 10 feet to spare, he will be there atop Ouroboros. Well, you probably want him.
Oh no, for like next turn, the back and stuff. So like he could still be up. I just want him to be in a position where he can go down and then up next turn.
Understood. So we'll put him here so he's got like a nice 30 to Ouroboros.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
If I can just get him back there. Where I right put
Sorry
him.
about that.
No worries. You got to get what you want. Okay, there we go. We'll put him there. What else? What about for you, Sanos?
Yeah, and then I will bonus action Hunter's Mark. So I'll kind of knock an arrow, grab like a little like berry or something from my pack, smear it on the tip of the arrow. So bonus action.
You're just a touch far away for it. I believe it's a 90-foot range spell.
I do have 30 movement. How far can I get?
All right, it is rough terrain. So
I
you'll
land stride, so I don't, as long as it's non-magical.
this is indeed non-magical. So with 30 feet, you can just journey right up there, bouncing from rock to rock, and you are within range of a hunter's mark.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so I will bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Very good.
And then I will knock an arrow and I will utter the command phrase for my bow, and I'll say, swift death to this beast. If Niobe seeks you dead, you will fall to the hand of the Demithots. And I'll loose an arrow.
All right, fantastic. Love it. Go for it. You have advantage because that'll load.
Cool. I will sharpshooter.
All right, sharpshooter, go for it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, I don't know if it's better to roll 2 nat 20s or a nat 1 and a nat 20 on advantage. It's difficult
I've
to
done
say.
both now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage, big damage.
Then I'll roll the 2d8 for holy
2d8.
weapon. And then the 1d6 for Hunter's Mark. I think, right? D6? Yes.
The holy weapon is 2d8.
I think I did. Yeah, I did 2d8 for the Hunter's Mark. I was saying, or 2d8 for holy weapon. Hunter's Mark is 1d6.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so 20 plus 9 plus 1. So 30 plus 10, 40 damage.
40 total damage. Very good. That damage is unfortunately going to be reduced to 20 damage, but still, the arrow just like fires through just sort of this crevice in the back and just sort of launches in, doesn't make it all the way through, but there's definitely sort of like a grumble from within that sort of shakes the earth under your feet. So we'll take that 20 damage. Well done.
Yeah, I think the sharpshooter would kind of be like flavored as like Stylinos, like looking for like the knee joint and shooting like the tendon, or like shooting like his like a vein in his head. And then I will take the second shot.
Incredible.
Still at advantage
From
from sworn enemy. I just don't know if it stays.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that stays. I'm pretty sure. It's until they're dead, I believe. All the effects remain.
Okay, perfect. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, go for it. What?
Dude.
What? Another natural 20. Yeah, go for it. Roll me some damage. Good thing I put him in his shell. Jesus Christ. This is bad. Don't like. That's the inner monologue.
Okay, so 34, 44.
44 reduced to 22. Excellent job. Another decisive blow. Well done, sir. Anything else?
That'll be all.
That arrow, it sinks in where that head disappeared and sort of rolled over. It sort of launches in just like where the rock meets the side of the shell and just sort of launches in there. And again, there's another sort of a rumble in the ground, agitation from this creature.
Sweet.
Very well done, Silenos. That'll bring us to Oracle Thetis. What would she like to do?
Okay, where is she again? Trying to find her.
She's over here going, you guys are really good. You guys are pretty good at this.
Damn.
I mean, something to hear, it's something to see.
Okay, so can I get her to move closer to the center of the battlefield?
Sure. 30 feet, she gets her right. How's that?
Well, I think that's
Or
halved, right?
Halved, that's right. So she could like kind of do a little GIF over to here if you want.
Yeah, I'll put her there, and I'll also do another guiding bolt.
Okay,
And
guiding bolt away.
First level again. 28 to hit.
28 will absolutely hit. Roll damage. And it will be glowy.
6. So that's 10 plus. So 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant damage. Excellent. That'll be reduced to 7 damage.
Okay, and then that's gonna end her turn. I don't think I can do anything else, or not, at least not at the moment. And then for Katara, how far away is she from the Oracle right now?
Tara happens to be 30 feet from the orc.
Okay. So she's going to she's going to use oops, wrong category. She's going to summon Fiend, and where she is, so 90 feet.
What you summoning?
Now, did we all see that the fire wasn't doing good damage?
Yeah.
Okay, then she's gonna call forth a Yugolith.
A Yugoloth. Very cool. Where's it going?
Yeah. Right next to it. It's 90 feet casting space, so
90 feet. Yeah, you can definitely put beside a Yugoloth. What does your Yugoloth look like? Which one do you want?
give me something that looks like a big Yeti.
A big Yeti.
Yeah.
I'll give you this guy. I mean, he's kind of no, he's not Yeti like at all.
I like that one. I mean, the one
I can
with,
do
like,
I can do goat. I see
That
your Yeti and I raise you a weird goat thing.
Goat's the best
That
I can
works.
Because it's close at all.
And then it's gonna be, so it's 3 attacks. Wait,
All right.
does it go after
How-
my turn? How does this work? I can't. I always forget.
I think it goes at the end of your turn, but before we do that, how big is it and how many hit points does it have?
It's got 60 hit points.
Cool.
And do.
Probably large.
Sure. I can't find the size.
It should be at the top of the block, the actual stat block. Under the name.
Yeah, it doesn't say, I mean, a large fiend. I got it.
Excellent. So this large fiend sort of tears through the boundaries between the underworld and the material world and pulls itself forth, this giant Yeti-like creature with apparently an axe, maybe? I don't know, whatever your street says. What does it do? Or what do you do to finish your turn first?
So Katara is going to head towards the Oracle.
Okay, with 15 feet, she can get like on top of these bones.
Yeah, and she's gonna hold out her hand and sort of say, Thetis, come here. And basically signal to her to move her way towards her on her next turn.
She goes, why? Because I'm blind? Really?
Gotta get you around the field more.
Okay.
And then then it's the Yugolith's turn because it shares my initiative count.
A PC and an NPC just wasn't good enough for you. You had to have a summon as well, huh?
Back to back. I'm gonna try to make it quick though.
No, you're good. I'm just messing with you.
And yeah, so it's gonna take 3 hits, 3 spell attacks. So first one.
28 will hit.
28 to hit. I'm just gonna roll all 3 quickly.
Okay. 23 and 28 will hit.
Okay. And it is Yugolith. 1d8 plus 3. Plus the spell's level. Slashing damage. Did that work? 8 for the first one.
8. That'll be reduced to 4.
And then 11.
11 reduced to 5. Very good. The creature starts. And truly, from anyone who's standing far away, it truly looks like demigods of legend have gone to war with a hill.
And I think actually there's more damage to that. Because I think it's 1d8 plus 3. And then in the notes it says plus the spell's level So it should be
What's
an
the spell's level?
additional 6 on top of that
6. We'll put an additional 3 because of resistance.
for
Okay,
each one
fantastic.
though, right?
So
So it would be
6
6 total?
each.
Yeah. Share the sheet.
Cool. Yeah.
But it says melee weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit reaches 5. Hit 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's
Also 6 for each attack. Understood. So because 2 hit, I will
it's basically gonna like bop around this thing to just be like because it teleports out. And at the end, like I'm just gonna try to like I don't need to pop it around, but at the end I'm gonna put it on the opposite side of Ouroboros and Kyros.
Okay, understood. It'll sort of fall behind.
No, like
and
on
if it's
the like flanking on the other side.
Oh, understood. It's flank. God. Understood. Got it. Boy, have I used this guy's legend, other legend? Yeah, he hasn't had another legendary. The mountain. You see the face of this creature. Oh no, never mind. I'm just gonna say a rock is sort of shot off from its back and is gonna fire at you, still Ouroboros. It is going to do another stomp attack because of 19 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, you're going to take
even with an additional 2 to your AC.
from your boy.
That turns into a 19, so meets it.
Meets it beat. Against it, and, like funnels off and smashes into you. Unfortunately, his arrow, his shield was a little too tilted, and you were a little too high up. And you are going to take 34 thunder damage.
34 thunder. What would you say that was an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Niobe is going to use her reaction.
Okay.
Vigilance. If a creature the Amazon can see within range attacks an ally, she can use her reaction to attack that creature after the attack is rolled, but before the triggering attack deals damage. I did it a little too late, but I mean,
it's fine. Go for it.
okay, cool. She'll make a recurve bow attack if that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll that. Uh, 10. She's not at advantage, right?
Yeah, she's advantage.
Okay. Cool.
Who fate seems to be smiling on her.
That will be a 24.
24 does hit. Roll damage.
Sweet. That'll be 12 piercing damage.
They're reduced to 6. Fantastic.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else? Wait, it's still Katara's. Oh, that was just reaction to a legendary action. Understood. Okay, that will bring us to. Yeah, we just had Katara's turn. It's Gyasi's. What would you like to do, Gyasi?
Okay. I have a mechanics question for you first.
Yes, sir.
Does Ouroboros with reach count as being in melee for sneak attack?
I
Or
believe
does he
sneak
have to be
attack.
adjacent?
I believe sneak attack specifies that it's when you have an ally within 5 feet. It's not about their range.
Okay.
The
In
Yugalets
that
should be there though.
That is true.
In that case, my action is going to be cast Mage Hand, and it's going to be I'm going to center it like, just hanging out on the critter shell itself.
Okay. Not hard. It's like throwing a dead cat at the Death Star. It's on there.
Sure. Move. I'll move up next to the Yugoloth.
Yeah.
And we'll try giving it a whack.
It turns over to Yugiasi and goes, and you, oh shit. And you can stab into it and go for it. That's what Yugoloths sound like, by the way. You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
I just said hi. How are
That's
you?
a good place
Wonderful
to
weather
start.
we have.
What'd you get?
That'll be an.
Oh shit! The nat 20. Go ahead and roll damage. Let me know what the total is. All these crits.
The piercing damage is
just put it all together.
Well, some of it's thunder.
That's okay.
Because of booming blade.
He is retracted in his shell right now, and that seems to be granting him resistance to most damage anyway. All damage. Even.
That's 67 points in aggregate.
How many points, sorry?
67.
That's incredible. 67. Okay, let me think. 3. That's going to be 33 damage to the creature. Very well done. A huge smash to the side of this mountainous creature.
And that's it for me. That's move.
That's it for you.
Action, bonus action. Actually, it's not a bonus action, but I don't have a good bonus action. So, actually, no, I take that back. Bonus action. I will cause the magic hand to distractorate this guy.
Okay, fantastic. It's going to provide I believe that's like the help action, except the bad one for the bad guy.
It basically gives me advantage when it's doing its.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Distracts the enemy, granting you advantage. Very good. That will bring us to this mountainous creature. What we gonna do? We're not gonna do that. 1 by 160 is a bit of a gamble. We're not gonna do that. Shooting out from underneath the actual shell, the creature attempts to bite you, Giasi, as it sort of like snapping turtle lunges out from inside of its shell at you. But again, a little bit more difficult because it has to get out of the shell while it's trying to bite you. That is a... How's an 18 do on a critical failure? It'll still miss.
18 will actually be a miss because with haste I'm up to a 19.
Awesome. I would have a difficulty explaining how that misses otherwise. It tries to lunge at you and ends up like smashing onto its own shell, and you sort of zip out of the way as it bites down on you. Even at its absolute minimum missing potential, it nearly got you. But then basically this, I'm trying to adapt the flavor to more thunder here. This like blowhole of like rock debris shoots out of the side of its shell, and more thunderous energy crackles towards you as it's going to stomp Giasi. It doesn't like crits. 26 to hit. Oh, sorry, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits all day and twice on Tuesday.
Okay, you're going to take 21 thunder damage. Yes, Ouroboros.
I'm going to... Go ahead, boss.
Sorry, I was just going to ask, when it moves to do these attacks, does it have to move like literally on the board for it to take the thorn damage or whatever?
It has to physically move on the board. It has to like move across squares to take the damage. Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. What were you saying, Yasi?
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to drop that by half.
All right, turn that to 10. Very good. And that is going to be the creature's turn, bringing us to Oculus. Oculus is... he's going to run 15 feet this way. He's going to take the dash action 15 feet this way. And he's going to look over at Niobe and just kind of like... just and like sort of flirt her. She's like trying to focus, but in that moment, Oculus kind of likes Niobe, and she's going to seem to have fate about her. Her next attack is at advantage. As he does use his, just to make sure I'm getting it all right here, he uses his cleverness faded action. Okay, fantastic. And he's just going to keep on running the way he ran. That'll be it. Legendary action. You're going to see some of that debris that fell down earlier in the fight when it stomped. They're going to be consumed into its body and just start to roil and sort of be pulled desperately into it like some sort of flowing sand, if that were possible. And as it does so, it's going to use the Revitalize legendary action, and it is going to regain 59 hit points. As it becomes Brawn once more. That'll be it, bringing us to Niobe's turn. What does Niobe want to do?
Cool. Niobe is going to kind of at the Oculus character, and she's gonna cast Longstrider with the Revenant Blade at her hip, and she's just gonna fucking book it.
So that'll get her 20 feet because I believe Longstrider gives you an additional 10, yes?
Yes.
Right, so that'll bring, so from 40
She
feet
has
down to
35
20, she
feet,
starts
yeah.
charging. Oh,
Yep.
just still
She has
rounded down, so that
35.
5 would be, yeah, so that 5 would be isolated.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
what next?
That was action, movement, and I don't think she can do anything for her bonus action. The only bonus action is that she
Just got spells, yeah. Oh, but you have to concentrate on them, so yeah.
and I Ooh, that's a good point. Is this okay, yeah. Longstrider is not concentration. Interesting.
Nope.
Yeah, I just cast a leveled spell, so I can't do any
Got
more
it.
actions.
So what then does Ouroboros do if she's used her movement actions and can't perform a bonus action?
Yeah, she just like is zeroed in on the creature and is running towards it.
Got it. All right, Ouroboros been taking a beating. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna be. Is it finally unretracted?
Nope.
Well, we gotta get that son of a bitch out of there then.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna keep hitting it.
All right.
As
Fire
one
away.
does. All right, so I wrote down like all the shit. Do I have emboldening bond? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a emboldening bond.
Well,
Sweet.
it's been 30 feet. 100%.
Who else is bonded here?
It's that Ouroboros, Katara, and Sunrise.
Okay, so you unfortunately do not. You are under the influence of emboldening bond, but you're nowhere near anybody else who is bonded to you.
Okay, got it.
So
Cool.
it won't be effective, unfortunately.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna roll my 2 hits. That'll be holy fuck. 29.
Bardic Inspiration, though.
Oh,
Mike's over
okay.
here. Oh
I
no,
don't,
you're
I don't
good.
think I need it right yet.
Yep.
Yeah, 29 to hit with the first one.
Fuck yeah, that'll hit. I should have
I'll-
attacked you at advantage. I'm fucking stupid. Oh well.
I wasn't I didn't change my strength score to match the fire giant potion, but whatever. I did it just now. And yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for that again. That'll be 17 on the second one. Oh no, I'll use
Bardic Inspiration.
yeah, Bardic Inspiration. What is that? 1d6?
1d6.
17, 18, 19, 20. Does 20 hit?
20 does not hit, unfortunately, just shy.
Okay, cool. So with that
Oops,
first
no.
hit, everything I'm about to tell you is going to be thunder damage. So
Okay.
1d4 plus 8. Shit rolls. All right, so 10, 12, 13. That'll be 18 thunder damage. Plus.
You mean just give me the grand total, all the damage added up.
Okay. What was that number I just said?
I don't know.
I'll add it up later.
18.
18.
You know.
Plus. Okay. Now I'll just add all this shit up. All right. $27 damage in total.
Okay, that is going to be reduced to 13 damage.
Cool.
Very good, very good. Is there anything else as you are just punching the side of this mountain?
I'll kind of look over at Kiros, brother in arms, and I'll say, I don't know if I could take much more of this, but one thing's for sure, Niobe has to get the final blow.
All right, you got it. Do you want to take the reins there, Gyasi, for Kiros' response?
She'll have to beat me to it.
Hey!
Oh, brother.
Love it. Speaking of which, what does Kiros do?
Heroes is not interested in stepping into the thorn field. So action is going to be dodge. He'll not have moved, so that'll be phalanx. And bonus action will be to activate the Son of Hercules.
I made him laugh and he froze. Sorry, guys.
Okay, just sort of,
I fucked
okay, am I
everything
back?
up, dude.
I feel back. Am I back?
You were.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
I can't make you laugh anymore. This always
Am I
happens.
here now?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
back? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. But he brings the shield forth, and then all of those veins pop, those muscles extend, and in this moment, Kiros barely fits his armor as he looks himself quite Herculean.
Ooh. Pretty big. Not big as
Anything
me.
else you'd like to do, or is he standing strong?
That's
No,
it.
not as big as you. Stronger than you. Okay, moving on to Thalia. Could you just fucking say? It brings us to Thalia. What do you do, Thalia?
I would like to distant cast heal on Ouroboros.
Ooh, what's the standard range on that?
60.
Okay. Yeah, you put your hand up to the heavens, and you don't pray for your magic. It comes from your body. This divine magic sails up your arm, and you cast it down at Ouroboros, and Ouroboros will regain. And you can put your radiant soul on the healing if you want to, as a reminder.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
An additional 13. Ouroboros, Thalia heals you for 83 damage.
Damn. Okay.
With a distant casted heal with radiant soul invigorment.
83. Heal.
So you're blasted with this healing light that just pulls your body into the right spot and heals you of your wounds.
My eyes glow red.
Yeah, yeah, that was a tasty heal. What next?
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to quickly cast Chill Touch.
You're going to what? Chill touch, sorry?
Quick cast.
Okay, quick and cast chill touch. Fantastic.
Touch, yeah, on Dark Knight.
Okay.
It's advantage because of Oculus.
Yes, this will be at advantage because of Oculus. Incredible. He needs to make a wisdom save, or is it an attack roll?
It's an attack.
Right,
Oh
right.
no, it's 18.
Yeah.
Add my bond to that. I don't know.
You need to be within 30 feet of another bonded person, right?
That's right.
Is Katara or Thetis in the emboldening bond by chance?
Katara.
Then you may certainly add it to
I'll
your.
check, but I'm pretty sure she is.
Okay.
She is.
She is fantastic. Go ahead and throw that emboldening bond in there as you feel the power of love flow through you and Katara.
Oh no, it's 19.
A 19. I'm sorry, a 19 will just not do the job.
Okay. That's my button.
Okay, incredible. That is going to bring us. Do you want to move?
Okay, from the future.
You are. Oh shit. Come on, brain, think of things. You are 80 feet.
Oh, but I don't know if I want to get closer. I think it's a little wider in the eagle actually. Like, yeah,
Oh.
I think like a little closer. It's kind of good as I can this.
No, I lost my. There we go. So like towards it on a diagonal. Okay, so like, how's that?
That's great.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. That'll bring us to Silenos. Good turn.
Is it still in its shell or did it come out to attack?
Still in its shell. It has been like sort of doing like little like out from underneath the shell. It has been struggling to attack from that position. It's much harder for it, but it's able to sort of like lance out from the protection.
Gotcha. Would there be any kind of check I could do to figure out any way to draw it out?
Because you're a
Survival thing.
ranger, you're a ranger. I will say elementals aren't your favorite enemy. I'll say just go ahead and make me
All good
a
enough.
Arcana or Nature check, your choice. Actually, keep it Nature. Let's just keep it Nature for the moment.
It's gonna be a 15.
15. It's curious. This thing behaves much like some of the more deadly turtles you've seen in the world, snapping turtles and such. It starts to beg the philosophical question or the ideological question of like, okay, are all turtles based on this creature, or is this creature created in the image of turtles? I'm sure there's a great myth behind that, but for now, you need to focus on the fight. Point is, it does behave a lot like a turtle, which means that it's going to have to come out eventually, and it's been biding its time for a while now. So
Gotcha.
maybe soon, maybe it's coming out soon just because it's gotta.
Okay. All right, then with that in mind, I will continue advancing 30 feet.
All right. That will be 15 because of difficult.
Uh,
Oh no, that's right. You're a super cool ranger, and you've got 35 feet, I believe, right?
Actually, yeah, 40. Sorry, I don't know why I said 30.
Ooh.
40 feet.
40 feet. Fantastic. Here you are.
Cool. I will go up there, and as I'm running, I'll knock an arrow, and then I'll take a shot while I'm running. Sharpshooter.
Okay. Sharpshooter away.
Nice. 24.
24 will hit. Roll for damage.
Nice. Weapon and hunter's mark. Okay, so
Ooh.
17 math.
33, I believe, yeah?
Yes.
All right,
And
33.
then whatever sharp is that including sharpshooter?
I don't know. Is it? No, it doesn't seem to be. So 32 would become, or excuse me, 33. No, sorry, 23. What am I talking about? It becomes 33 because of the. Sorry, I'm gonna hold up. I'm moving too quick. I think it's 43 then, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 43. So that's going to be reduced to 21 damage, which is still fantastic. As you fire all this damage, just sundering giant chunks of this shell off of this creature.
Okay, cool. And then as I kind of shoot that, I will like call up to Ouroboros and be like, ready! And as I shoot, I will bonus action Commander Strike to get him to like uppercut as it recoils.
All right, you spend one attack and a bonus action as it recoils, and it sort of like shoots the shell, so it sort of like pivots a little bit and moves it in the direction of Ouroboros, who, with expert leadership, Silenos is able to command a strike from him, and Ouroboros, you swing, go ahead and make an attack. You will have advantage on this attack because you're doing what you were told.
Thank you for that, brother.
Run in there and take that damage as we were told to do.
Yeah, brother. That'll be
Ouroboros is either
30.
Italian or
That'll be 30, brother.
30, brother. 30 will hit.
Fuck yeah. Let me add up all my shit.
All right. Okay, go for it.
Sorry, Ryan.
No, you're good, man. Love it. Love to see it. It's good stuff. Never flees.
That'll
Like
be
swordfish.
That'll be 31 damage, I think, in total.
Okay, 31 damage reduced to 15 damage. Still fine synergy of strike. Well done. Is there anything
That'll
else?
do it for Silenos.
That'll do it for Silenos. Excellent shot. That's going to bring us to good old Oracle Thetis. What would Thetis like to do there, Katara?
Okay. How is Kuros doing health-wise?
Gyros is just fine.
He's just fine. Okay. Is Ouroboros the only one that's been hurt?
No, Kyros got wounded, but he took care of himself.
Yeah, I don't take
Gotcha,
care
gotcha,
of myself good.
Okay. Okay. So she's going to make her way to Katara.
Okay, she makes her way to Katara with 10 feet. She gets right to Katara.
Okay, great. She's
Well,
gonna hold her
20 feet.
hand. She's going. Can she hold a bonus action spell?
Unfortunately, actions are the only actions
Actions?
that can be
Okay.
held, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, another question. The Seer's Omen, is there a range that she has to be in for that?
Look. Nope.
Okay, so she's gonna use Seer's Omen.
I would say has to be within audible range, basically. That's all. So absolutely in range right now. Like it needs to be able to
Okay, so she
hear her,
can't use it.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, so then she is going to use that. So DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Got it. That is going to be there's going to be an 11, but it's going to use a legendary resistance to save instead.
I knew that was gonna happen. It's fine. It's fine. It would have been cool, guys.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. And then yeah, chill. Hang on, how much? Okay, so she's going to bonus action. Spiritual weapon at 3rd level.
Okay.
And put and put it 60 feet towards the creature.
Okay. So thereabouts, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's it for her turn.
got it. What does Katara do thereafter?
She's gonna mentally tell the Eucalypth to attack first,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let him go. So it's 3 attacks.
For sure, for sure.
Oh no. Okay. So it's gonna be 18 to hit, 23 to hit, and 27 to hit.
18, 23, and 27. The 23 and the 27 will hit.
Okay. And it's gonna be so a D8. 8 plus 6 is 14 damage on the first one.
14 damage on the first one. Very good.
And
Oh, reduced to
oh
7.
well, that sucks. 10 on the other one.
And reduced to 5. Well done. Is there anything?
Wait, no.
Oh, yeah.
Reverse that. I did math wrong. So it's 8. 9. Add 3 to the first one. Sorry, because it was 17.
Okay.
And then this one is that one. The other one's 10. Sorry, I did the first one math wrong.
Okay, got it. So it'll take an additional 1 point of damage on the 3.
Cool.
Cool.
And then, yeah, that's it. I forgot it was a concentration. So, holding Thetis' hand, she's gonna, wave off the Eucalypth, and she's gonna cast Fly on her.
Did you roll your crazy chart, my friend?
I did. It
Okay,
didn't work.
cool. Got it. Okay, the Eucalypth is like, and
yeah.
disappeared back into the earth.
I also forgot to roll advantage at one point, but it didn't matter because I had hit the first round and I didn't get a crit, so it was fine. So I'm gonna cast Fly. Now I have to roll for the other chaos. That one does work.
That one does work. Okay, roll me a D100 and I will prep your chart.
32.
Okay, well, let's see what 32 means on the Dark Wild Magic table.
I feel like I rolled a 33 last game, so it's probably gonna be the same.
You can cast Misty Step, bursting into a flock of ravens, then reforming at the spell's chosen location.
Oh.
Or you cast Misty Step, so this happens right now. So you cast Fly and start to fly into the air, then you just burst into like a like a murder of ravens, and Thetis is like just like scurrying. Where are you going? Within 30 feet.
I can't take her with me, right? No.
Not with a.
I honestly, I haven't used Misty Step in so long, so I'll go 30 feet ahead, closer to the creature.
Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna go up like 60 or so feet, just like kind of in a slight angle towards the creature.
Damn.
60 feet. All right, we like this.
Well, because it's 120 feet movement, and Thetis has the same thing.
Fantastic.
She now has 120 feet of movement.
She has 120 feet of movement because you cast Fly on her?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 60 feet. I thought Fly was 60 feet.
You're correct. It is 60 feet. My bad. I'm thinking bonus action last time I used it. That's why.
No problem. But we just used 60 feet, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Well done.
That's it.
Well done. Did I use any legendary actions for this? I know it revitalized itself, but I don't think it attacked. It's going to use a legendary action, because I don't believe we've hit 3 yet. It's still mad at you, Gyasi, for doing a crit on it. And it's going to attempt to stomp you at disadvantage because it is within its shell. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's going to be silvery barbs from that. It rolls once more, or it's a reroll, right? Just the whole thing over again? 60-foot range.
So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Does a complete reroll. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Let's roll. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lowest roll. Okay, so that does factor in the entire roll. So it rolls a disadvantage one more time, which is going to be Stomp, which is going to be. It does better this time around. So 27 to hit. You are going to take 28 thunder damage, Gyasi, as this bouldering creature breaks the wind around you and smashes into you, not in a funny way. Who would you like to give the d20 to?
yes.
And Gyasi, you are going to be the lucky recipient of the Silvery Barb d20.
Okay.
Advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Yes, what's up, Dahlia?
Did I need to think, or sorry, distance cast that?
What's the range on Silvery Barbs?
60.
You're in range. You're good. You don't need a distance cast. Cool. So yeah, advantage on your next standard roll, whatever it is, Gyasi.
Okay.
Incredible. That will indeed bring us to your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, let's see. I've got advantage, so we might as well take a poke at it.
Poke away.
AC 27.
27 will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be 29 damage in total.
29 total, so that's going to be 20. That's going to be 14 additional damage. Well done. As you just continue to just sort of slash into the hill around its rocky surface. What would you like to do next?
For a bonus action, I will make the hand find an orifice hole and poke the turtle on the inside.
Somewhere into the rock, the turtle is like, goes, as your hand just pokes him in the sweet spot, and provides yourself advantage again. Well done.
Okay. For a move, I'm going to move over next to Kiros.
The worst part is it can't move away or react in anywhere, or else it becomes vulnerable to attack. So it just lets it happen. You move closer to Kiros, you say?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
I guess I just got to let this happen now. Where are you going exactly near Kiros? You have the speed.
This happen.
Yeah, right
Go
there's
fight.
fine.
Right there's fine.
Yeah, that's
You just want that +2 to AC, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. You're within 5 feet.
And I will hold an action for in case the idiot turtle gets closer to me, because I have one action left that I can hold.
Understood. That's going to bring us to the big snapper. It is going to do something. It's going to do something. From within itself, rocks begin to spew, or actually, it's sort of like from within the shell sort of ruffles itself, and all of the damage across its back sort of chips and sunders, and debris comes sailing down the side of the mountain like the avalanche all around it, and is going to potentially land in a 90-foot cube, which is going to hit everyone she wants it to hit. That's easily going to catch probably the whole party. I'm going to double check to see if we can catch Thalia in there. Yeah, that's going to get the whole party in there for sure. And you're 60 feet up, so that will hit. Okay, this huge amount of debris comes sailing down in a 90-foot cube. I need the whole party to make dexterity saving throws, please. I fucked up the use of this one actually early, but Oh, Big Boy didn't do so good. But luckily, fate's on his side. Isn't that wonderful? Hold on a second here. 300 dexterity saving throw. Yes, I can. It's going to use charisma on a check or saving throw. He'll use his charisma. Oh no, he'll stick with his dex. What am I talking about? Okay, he doesn't do terribly good with a 12, but he'll uncanny dodge to take half, to take a quarter. Okay, I'm just gonna go around and see if anyone succeeded on this roll. Got it. Gassy, what'd you get?
25.
You just succeed, my friend. Silenos?
27 for me. Like 6 for Perseus.
Perseus fails, you succeed. Katara, how'd you and your NPC do?
9 for both.
9, you guys both fail. Gyasi, how did Kiros do?
Checking that right now. Carol's got a 23.
Kiros fails, unfortunately. Ouroboros, what'd you get?
I got a 18.
18 is a failure. Thalia?
Would the floating bond help me here? I got a 20.
It won't help you, unfortunately. Okay, so that is a failure. Okay, let's see here. So for all of my failures, that's going to be 28 bludgeoning damage. I trust all of you to, well, really just Ouroboros for the resistances. And then that's going to be halved for my successes to 14 bludgeoning damage.
And I'll opt to take none
Oh,
because
fuck.
I have evasion.
Hold on.
And exactly, fantastic. My boy over here is going to take a quarter. Fall
All right.
prone.
The failures got how much bludgeoning damage?
Have a moment here. I'm just going to take
28.
care of my guy really quick.
28.
Thank
okay.
you. Okay, he failed, but he uncanny dodge to take half anyway. His evasion, so it's a quarter. 28 to 14 to 7 damage instead. Additionally, anybody who rolled 20 or lower, you're prone. So let me know if you're prone.
Size prone.
Dolly's prone,
Okay.
thank you.
So I had 28 halved. To
So
14.
that
Okay.
is
Dolly
I
takes
have-
7 bludgeoning damage as you fall from the sky.
So
7, yeah.
I
Who else?
have a question for Ouroboros because of Sure Stride for Kiros, and this is a save that could result in falling prone. Does he get
Mhm.
advantage onto it?
Yes. As that's the feature says.
Yeah. But I also have danger sense, so I had advantage on the save.
Okay.
anyway.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
I tried.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
But yes, who
Perseus
else fell
failed.
prone?
Does he
Perseus
fall out of
failed.
the sky?
He does.
That
He
is-
does. He does. He does.
that is
okay.
prone.
So 25 feet. Really quick. Perseus is going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as they hit the ground. Katara, Thetis didn't even ascend yet, so she just kind of
Yeah.
falls over. Really.
I do have a quick question.
Oh, you're not
So-
touching the. Oh shit! I forgot all about that. Let me double check something about the cube. No, yeah, it's anyone in the cube. It's not about height.
Yeah.
So,
So,
anyway,
but I
yes,
do
your
have a question. So I had inspiration from Dionysus. I've rolled my concentration check. Can I already have advantage on that, but can I use inspiration to roll another die?
Yeah, you can roll a third die,
Oh,
but you do fall
Um,
prone. I believe
yeah.
Katara, yes. So you're gonna fall prone, and you're gonna take.
okay.
make
19
a
for concentration, so I should be fine.
You're gonna take 19 bludgeoning damage, Katara, as you fall 50 feet out of the air.
So then I is that compounded as 1, or do I have to make another check?
You would make another check because you took the damage in
Okay.
the air and then hit the ground.
Okay. So I'll make another one quickly.
Spike growth stays up, by the way.
18.
Got it. Yep, you're good.
So
you're
then
good.
19 bludgeoning as well. Okay. And then another question.
Mm-hmm.
I have Armor of Agathis up,
Okay.
and does that go away? Because it's the weird thing where it's like it's supposed to expel energy on a melee,
Mhm.
but does that just take the damage first no matter what, and then I just don't get the damage melee?
Yeah. So it'll
Okay.
take away from your temp hit points regardless of the source.
Cool.
So cool.
Hey Ryan.
Yes.
Sorry. So with the Atlas gauntlets, it says siege weapons. So
Mhm.
the
This isn't an
structures...
object. This is a creature.
Okay. It doesn't count as a structure either.
No, it doesn't count as a structure. It's a creature.
Got it.
Okay, nice try. That's what it does with its turn. Bring us to Oculus, who stands up, who quite embarrassingly fell over during the fight. He needs to start making some waves here because he's got some talents, but he is a little in the back. He stands up with half his movement. He has 15 left, so he can make it 5 feet. He's going to cunning action dash for 15 feet. And considering nobody's within actually he'll action dash, considering no one's within 5 feet, he takes out a recurve bow and is like trying to find a good angle, but there's no one there to distract for him. He is going to instead do what he's been doing this whole time. He is going to cleverly look at who could use it. Not even putting feet here. You're all a little far away. Where you are, and you've already got advantage. He's going to look at Niobe and continue to grant her advantage per his fated cleverness. Incredible. So that's going to be literally like, just to be clear, Oculus has been just sort of like with a dagger in his hand, like flipping it around, walking around the battlefield, just like smiling and nodding at people. But things seem to be working. He told you guys what to do earlier, and it's just like it's just coming together more than it should be. He's just walking around like nodding at people, and they're doing excellently. It makes you kind of hate him maybe because he's effortlessly like commanding this battlefield expertly, not even saying anything really. So that's what he does. That's going to be a legendary action. Emerges from the challenge mage one. There we go. Maybe so stop shaking. Okay, got it. It's not going to do. It's kind of dumb. It's going to do it anyway. It's going to suddenly emerge from its shell, and it is officially back to being the normal creature that you know and love, a little more vulnerable to damage. And as it does so and it emerges, it sort of like cracks through portions of the rock, and it is going to spit some rock at it's still got a little tiff with Gyasi for stabbing it really hard that one time. So it's going to try and spit rock at you. Spit. 20 to hit.
Since I'm standing next to Kiros, no, I have a 21.
Hey. So Gyasi, you're like, no, and then Kiros just jumps through the air with his shield in hand, and it disintegrates across his arm.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking Captain America shit.
That's my boy.
All right, fantastic. That's gonna bring us to Niobe's turn. What's Niobe up to?
All right, Niobe, she's gonna continue her arduous journey to the beast because of this difficult terrain.
So 20 feet forward puts him beside Oculus, or her beside Oculus.
Yep, and she is going to make one attack with the recurve bow. And she'll kind of look at it with anger and a bit of angst in her heart, right? And she'll say, "By the power of the Huntress, I will avenge you." And she's gonna use Huntress Strike.
Huntress Strike. What the fuck is that? I mean, I made it, but what is it?
Huntress's Strike. The Amazon can make a weapon attack at advantage. On a hit, the target also has disadvantage on the next attack it makes before the start of my next turn.
Okay. Okay, you make one weapon attack. Go ahead and roll and see if you can make your mark, Huntress.
You got it. You got it, homie. You got it, man. Give me a moment. Ooh, that was terrible. That was much better. That'll be 27 to hit.
27, I think, will hit.
All right, and 1d8 plus 5. That'll be 10 damage.
10 damage. Because it is out, and she's using a shitty bow.
It's piercing. Yeah.
So that's going to be 5 damage still have, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it sort of fires into the creature, and the arrow sort of just begins to sort of spin in the air, just like a violent drill-like spin, as if Artemis herself was like, just like give it a little spin in the air, and it drills into the creature. Despite the fact that it is only half damage, it drills into it and makes it a little bit more difficult to move for the time being. So it will have disadvantage on its next attack roll. Very good.
Nice.
Which brings me to my next attack roll if Niobe's done.
Yeah, she is done.
She is done. My boy is going to do what he do. Let's see who we focusing on here. It's gotta be Gyasi. It's a little bit of a single-minded creature. What hurt it the most is what it's going to focus on. And that is going to be another stomp attack attempt. Actually, I take it back. No, it's going to keep doing. Well, how much health does it have? I'm going to roll to see which legendary action it takes. Okay, it's going to stick with the stomp. Okay, here it comes, Gyasi. Disadvantage.
I'm going to hit
it. You're within range. 19 to hit, Gyasi.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. Again, Kyros is like, I've got you, Gyasi. And he's just holding the shield there as the thing's just pounding away, trying to get to you. Orboros, go for it.
Yeah. This will be a sentinel attack as a reaction.
Okay.
And Shakayate. That will be a... that'll be a 19 to hit.
19 does not hit, unfortunately. You smash against the side of its shell.
Copy.
Okay. That's going to bring us to your turn, Ouroboros. What do you do?
Excellent. So, I'm just going to see how it's attacking everybody else. I'm going to look for the opening, and I'm going to try to deck this motherfucker in his old-ass neck. Because you know how they... Anyway. Do I have advantage or don't I?
Fuck. I don't know. If you want advantage, you're barbarian.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, because of the plan. I think I'm gonna make my plans a little less general in the future. Yeah, you have advantage.
Sweet.
You go hit, and then it works.
Okay. That first one is 19 to hit.
19 does not hit, unfortunately. Smashes again once more across the side of the shell.
Sounds Gucci.
Chimane.
All right, that'll be... What the fuck was that? 23 to hit?
23 does hit. Roll damage.
Excellent.
This time, definitely do distribute what kind of damage you do.
Got it. All right, so Everything that I'm about to tell you is going to be thunder.
Okay. Double it.
All right.
When you get the number, double it. Because it's vulnerable to thunder now that it's out of its shell.
Okay. Gotta add all this. Okay. 1 segunda.
One segunda. What's that?
Second, I think.
I know.
Yeah, I fucking lost count. 18 times 2 thunder damage.
18 times 2. That's going to bring us to a lovely 36, I believe. 18
Fuck yeah.
doubled. You do 36 this time, my boy. You've been rocking this thing. You're like, I thought your fucking prophecy said thunder damage does the job. And then it sticks its ugly head out, and you just do like a fucking Super Mario across the bottom of its jaw, and the rocks just just shatter and crack down the back of its neck.
Fuck yeah. Oh, and sorry, holy weapon damage. I separated it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't done all my other damage either, but 2d8 radiant.
Okay, another. Well, yeah.
Plus 1d4 acid. All right, so that'll be 14 radiant damage and 1 acid damage.
It'll take 15 damage. Well done. The acid that spews from your hand from the Hydra you dunked your hands into. You find your way out, and you kick the shit out of this guy with a 1 punch.
Right, and I'll just note after this Super Mario punch, the glove is leaking with a profound energy. Almost as if it cannot be contained any longer.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing. Your gauntlets are sort of shaking. Yep. Lightning is sort of sparking across it. The actual knuckles are like vibrating from all of the kinetic energy it's been storing up. Very good. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm. I think some people in the party haven't seen this. But
I think there's some people in the party who haven't seen this. Kyros. What's Kyros up to, Gyasi?
Kyros is gonna continue where he's at because this seems to be working out pretty well. So he'll take the dodge action and stand in the phalanx.
Stand in the phalanx, all right. Dodge, continue, keep going. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Thalia. Thalia, you just got knocked out of the air, bird girl. What do you want to do next?
Well, he's out of his shell right?
He is out of his shell, yes.
You all right there, Colin?
Ground, but still has radiant solar.
What's that?
Dives on the ground, but still has radiant solar.
Yep, she's just prone.
Okay, sweet. So I'll never stand up and fly. I got 15 feet up.
Okay.
And then we're gonna. If I'm close enough for a guiding bolt, I'm going to support that.
You are certainly close enough for guiding bolt at 60 feet. Go ahead and roll damage. Or attack. First attack, please. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, toss an inspiration on that if you got it.
Oh no, it's an 11. It's terrible.
But it's not a critical failure, so you don't have to shoot one of your buddies. Yeah, your hand starts moving towards like Ouroboros, and you're like, "What do you stop? No!" And you kind of like grab your hand and point in another direction and miss Ouroboros. To your luck. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll bonus action looking past chill touch.
Okay, chill touch it is.
Oh my god, 28.
Yeah, 28 definitely hits.
Awesome. So it's 9 necrotic damage, but it can't roll until it's from my next turn.
What? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, some of the rock begins to sort of deteriorate, falling apart as if time was moving rapidly past it. Yeah, it's not going to be healing so easily. Well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, that's not good.
All right, Silenos.
All right, sir. I got a shenanigan question.
We love shenanigans. What is it?
All right. So, if I were to run 30 feet, would I be within 30 feet of it?
Ooh, find out. If you ran 30 feet, you can be within 30 feet. You could do like a.
Could I get to a 10 on top of it?
No, so if you ran 30 feet, you don't even get into melee with it, unfortunately.
Yeah. So sorry. Like, I'll run basically my full 40, and then I will bonus action Misty Step above it and fall down with
I understand.
my short sword. But here's where the shenanigans come in.
Oh my God. Okay.
While
Okay. You get up there, fall. What happens next?
So while I'm falling, I want to do another commander strike with Ouroboros to have him like punch it up as I fall down on its head.
Oh, fuck.
Hold
And
up,
then-
Ryan. Can I do
What?
can I do my my shit for this attack?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't specify that it
It's
has to
just
be
any
a.
attack, any melee or any weapon attack.
I
Yeah,
think
your extra.
I have to prep
Okay.
it with the bonus action though.
Do you?
I think so.
I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal. The purpose of Thetis on your ship is that she is able to call forth the favor of the gods. So you guys have a divine favor in your back pocket. It's not meant to be a huge thing, but if you wanted to use that in this moment, we'll break the rules and we'll even do a little better. I'll say everybody in the party gets one free additional bonus action for the rest of this fight. Like a charge of bonus action, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So if you want to
Sure.
call upon the gods and beg them for the swiftness and strength to pull forth just a little bit extra power, we will
Yes.
allow it.
Yes, I'm down.
Okay, what
Cool,
do you
so-
say? How do you beseech the gods, Ouroboros?
Just like I was brought back for greatness. Let me show you.
I love it. I love the house brought back for greatness. Incredible. Let me show you. And then you, as Samanos is like, strike, you're like, I was brought back for greatness. You like do that with your hand, and your gauntlets just charge up, and you can go ahead and do this. We're gonna do some extra fun shit for this. It's gotta happen.
Fuck you.
Yes, Samanos.
While he's doing that, could I? This is the last part.
Yeah.
Could I use my reaction, cast a second level absorb elements with the thunder damage Ouroboros does to make my short sword deal thunder damage?
Damn.
This is nuts. This is fucking nuts. This is the wildest shit I ever saw. This
Meaning
is
I'll use
comparable.
every action, bonus action, yeah, everything.
This is top tier. This is incredible. This is comparable to that time Yasi surfed an entire trireme on a tidal wave. Okay. I'm excited. Something cool is gonna happen. Okay. You get up there. You commander strike him to strike. He charges up with the favor. You come in, and you want to use absorb elements. So here's what I'll say, Sananos. You can do this, but you'll be putting yourself in harm's way of thunder, because the only way to charge yourself up with that thunder damage is to take it.
Oh yeah, as I fall, I'll just be like, hit him! And I'll just hold on to like the back of its neck.
Okay, incredible.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So,
Let me ride.
so Ouroboros, you go first. Take your attack. You guys both better hit now after all this setup. Jesus.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, I could just yeah, I'll hit the motherfucker.
And this is one thing I forgot about precision attack last time, but the D8 adds to the damage, so I can I'll do that really quick.
Yeah, we'll deal with we'll deal with you two one at a time.
Yeah,
So we'll stick with no, you're all good. We'll stick with Ouroboros just because I want to see what
Okay.
happens there, and that's gonna inform how I treat your
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, do I have advantage for this one or no?
I'm gonna I'm gonna say no for this
Okay.
one because it's a reaction-based attack.
Good to go. That was 22 to hit.
22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and all the other
Excellent.
junk that happens.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, all right, so that'll be 15 thunder damage from just the strike itself. Times 2.
So 30.
And from the gauntlet, the target takes an additional 2d12 thunder damage. So I'll add that.
Okay.
Uh, 12 times 2.
Another 24 damage.
And it has to make a DC 16 strength saving throw, or it is pushed back 100 feet.
DC 10. How much?
Oh, it's my bad. It's not huge size or smaller, but
Yeah, you're not going to be pushing this guy back, but
yeah.
So his whole body's going to get pushed back, but the momentum absolutely just. Oh, did you add your holy weapon and acid shit and all that?
I did not.
Okay, get that in there. Get that in there.
And +7 regular damage from Commander Strike.
Oof.
So an additional 7 on top of that for the commander strike.
And okay, you already accounted for the 7?
Yeah.
Okay. And with all the bits and bobs, 11 damage.
An additional 11 damage for the acid and the radiant. Very good. So yeah, that goes in and he gets smashed upward up towards you, Sanos, and you like allow yourself to just take the thunder. Like you put your legs down so that it hits you in the legs and the thunder like damages you, and then it just sort of like Zuko lightning like back up and around and into your blade. Use your body as like a fucking copper wire in this moment. And so here's what I'm gonna say, because you're taking some. I'm not gonna hit you with the full damage that Ouroboros did, but I'll say you take half of it. So you take 13 thunder damage. But because you're using absorb elements, you're gonna reduce that to 6 thunder damage, and then you can apply that to your strike. You're muted, by the way, just so you know.
Sorry, it was at a second level, so it becomes 2d6 that I dish back.
Absolutely.
So I'll make the attack first.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 will hit.
All right.
Okay, you hit. So
just short sword.
Yeah, go ahead and just do your damage to start. This is just a standard short sword? Okay, that's gonna be
Yeah, bronze short sword.
yeah, so that's gonna be
And
5.
then there's the absorb elements.
Okay. So that's gonna be 5 damage. The absorb elements is gonna be 10. That's gonna turn it to 20 damage. I'm gonna do you a solid here because this was the fucking coolest in combat move I've ever seen. Silenos, let's call your strike a crit at the end of the day. So we're gonna do an additional 5 short sword damage, and we're gonna do an additional 20 thunder damage as you lance down on this thing, right into it, and the creature's head just gets split. And just a crack, like as you stab in there, a crack just shoots either way from where your blade lodged in, and its face just sort of like cracks down in half, meeting with the Ouroboros crack, and its head is literally like just in a million tiny little pieces, holding itself together as you are on top, and it's sort of unhappily in severe pain, nearly dead, nearly.
Yeah, so as I am on its head, I'll see if I can like just hold it down there.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Understood. And Silenos, take a goddamn inspiration. That was the coolest shit ever.
Cool.
Fantastic. Oracle Thetis. On her back, what would you like to do?
Okay, so So with fly, is it still half movement to sort of get up, or because like I don't know how that works.
I would say half your walking speed to stand up. So that'd be 15 feet to stand up, leaving you 45 feet of flight.
Okay. How close is she to Niobe?
She is 40 feet from Niobe.
Okay. She's gonna go all the way over, like point. Is Niobe's weapon lit up at all?
Well, she currently has out the Revenant Scimitar. There is a glint to it. It does seem to have some magic about it, but it isn't like it doesn't have like the divine favor or I mean the holy weapon on it or anything.
She's gonna go and she's going to tap the weapon and grant holy weapon.
Ooh! She puts a little
on-
holy weapon on Niobe.
Yes. So that's that, and then for her bonus action, she's just gonna. I don't want to attack. Can I like have her just move her spiritual weapon closer without attacking?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's just gonna, and I think technically with the double bonus action, it can move 40 feet.
It certainly can. You want to move up and just be right there with it?
Sure. That's good. Is that is that still within 60 feet of her? Because I think that's the limit.
I think,
If I recall.
if I'm not mistaken, you have to summon it within 60 feet of yourself, but I don't think you're stuck within that
Okay.
radius, though.
It's been a while.
No
Okay.
worries.
That's the end of her turn.
Fantastic.
And then for Katara, she's going to
Where's Tara?
just stand up.
Yeah, she stands up. She's like, ouch.
And she's
Come on.
feeling a little pissed off. And she's going to drop fly.
Okay.
And she's going to cast hold monster.
Ooh. Okay.
So it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Katara, as you're casting Hold Monster, Thalia looks down at you and her sash emanates, and some of that divineness that resides within her blood is cast down to you, and your Hold Monster is going to be a heightened cast, which means that he will have disadvantage on the save.
Nice.
Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 20 to save.
He saves.
Yes, unfortunately, the creature. Oh, I'm actually gonna re-roll because I think I took the higher of the two. So I'm gonna re-roll in fairness. 21. It rolls higher than the original roll. Sorry. Either way.
That's fine. One day
sorry.
it'll work.
I know. The saver sucks, man. Is there anything else?
That's her action. Can she? Nah, that's fine.
Okay, if that is all, that'll bring us to Gyasi. Yes, Katara?
Just to say, and that Thetis is on the ground too. If she wasn't already.
That is sort of like drops down. She's like, oh, that was a little disappointed. What are you up to there, Gyasi?
Okay. Move. I got an 80-foot move. I'm gonna move to Niobe.
That's not you. That's the wrong
I have come
hero.
here to save you.
I am here to save you. All right, you fly up 40 feet.
I'm gonna grab Niobe.
Okay, you just zip around, grab her back.
And I'm going to move her towards the critter. I've got an action to dash, which will give me another 80. Feline agility
so I will say
to give
half
me another
movement.
80.
I get the point. You're gonna get there. It's half movement, but you're gonna get there. Okay, I'm just gonna forget that the rules of physics even exist. Where exactly do you want to like drop her in?
I wanted to drop her right on the top of the half shell.
Okay, you just go in there and you like like die. You just like bomb it with an Amazonian warrior. Fantastic. She, as you're like, you just kind of do that, and she looks shocked, but like is into it, and she's like, and she's just like, you can almost see her eyes going red, and maybe some veins sort of like curling out from her hairline as the blood of Ares is boiling within her, and you drop her down.
And my final word is finish it.
Okay. That will bring us to the big one, who's out and about now, unhappily out and about, is, well, we're going to see if it can spew more debris. It cannot. So it is going to do what any logical turtle would do, and it's going to bite and stomp. I think it's going after. It can't quite get to you there, Gyasi. It wants you, but who else crit on it? I know Ouroboros. Oh, or, after that bullshit, it's going after Ouroboros and Silenos here for sure. So it's going to try and stomp you, Ouroboros. 30 to hit.
30 hits. Yeah.
Okay, 23 bludgeoning. 23 thunder damage as it stomps you into the ground, and then the bite lunges up at you. It sort of like shakes you off of its head, Silenos. You start falling, and then it turns around with its great maw to try and bite you. And with a 34 to hit, that's going to be 30 force damage as just this magical, this force of nature plomps down on you for 30. Incredible. That's its turn. It's going to be Oculus's turn, who is going to it's going to do what he's been doing. 30 feet to here. And he's going to look up at that Amazon. Oh, fuck. She's too far away. Would you imagine he steals the kill right now? Would that be funny? Would you guys be mad if he stole the kill?
So
You know what? He's a bit of a dick. Maybe he will. He's gonna try. Okay, he's gonna take out his recurve bow as he's sort of dashed up. There's an ally within 5 feet being Silenos, and he's gonna take a longbow shot and hope it hits. 17 does not. Bounces off the shell. He's gonna use his multi-attack.
Silenos blocks it.
He throws his body in front of it.
Oh fuck! No!
You're lucky
Shoot
that
it
two
with
arrows.
another arrow.
Yeah, shoot it with another arrow. Both arrows miss, unfortunately, for him anyway. They just sort of shoots them off, and they kind of bounce off, and he just kind of shrugs.
What a
That is
dick.
Oculus. Yeah, he's kind of a dick, whatever. Niobe sailing down from the sky. What does she do, Ouroboros?
All right, Niobe, as she gets dropped by Gyasi and is like free falling towards this creature, she has her revenant blade out. She twirls it around almost like a makeshift whirligig or something, and she's coming down.
Oh no!
And she's bringing it down, and as she's falling,
Helicoptering down.
she starts it by spinning. But anyway, she comes down, and she can't help but think about her shield mate and how much she misses her. And then in a what seems like forever falling in silence, she slams down onto the beast with a huge roar. As hopefully she kills it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
That will be... That'll be 27 to hit.
That will hit. Roll some damage. You also have 2d8 radiant on top of this as a reminder.
Wait. In these streamline things, does the hit thing say the damage that it is if you don't want to roll? Maybe
that's an average. Don't bother. Just roll.
Okay. Well, that's crazy because it was 7.
Okay. So it does 7 damage. Go ahead and roll 2d8 thunder or 2d8 radiant.
Mm-hmm. $14 radiant damage.
How does Niobe kill the unnamed monster of the mountains above Themyscira, the unkilled slayer of Amazons?
Mm. Pretty much like I was talking about. It's just silent until she falls down and the blade sinks into the skull of the creature, and with a big roar, it all kind of comes back in, and then she kind of gets back into it as her eyes turn red with the blood of Ares, and she just like and she like spins the blade and just tries to cut up as much of the brain as she can until
Okay.
she's like and like cuts the head off of it.
She's sailing through the air, dive bombing through the air. She gets into the right position. She finds it perfectly, and she just goes into this like just doing this like crazy helicopter spin on either side as she dives into it. She's going with this first overhand slash that cuts deep, and then immediately with the training stabs in again and just and the Revenant blade being a blade of magic, just slices straight through and tears through the throat of this creature, and it is frail. So this killing blow just slashes straight through this omnipotent monster's neck. This potential god killer, just tears through its neck, and its mighty head crumbles and falls onto the ground below, and the creature lays slain and defeated as Niobe stands
Covered in blood.
Covered no blood. This creature has got no blood, but covered in like there's like dirt and mud, and she has her foot like stomped on top of the head of this dead creature, blade in it, and lets out this primal Amazonian just scream into the air as she lets out grief and agony and pain she's been carrying this entire adventure as her shield sister, or as her hunting sister, has finally been redeemed, her dignity returned, and this creature defeated. And that's where we'll take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to deal with the fallout of that particular battle. Well done, everybody. Well done.
Woo!
Woohoo! Good job, folks.
That felt good, boy.
Guys,
good, man.
Salanos and Ouroboros, god damn, boys.
Hey, do you know how much damage we did in that one little segment?
Oh, more than 100.
Shit was crazy, dude.
Easily more than 100. Good job.
It was at like
I was sitting on that
150
absorb
something.
elements for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that spell. And Ryan does cool stuff with absorb elements. Like one time we were just like doing like a mock like test of Tailspire, and he just like let me fucking absorb the whole fucking like dragon breath of like a dragon or some shit like that. It was cool.
Eric, I have a question that I think you're knowledgeable on.
Sure. What's your question?
PC building right now. Do you know anything about like computer parts and stuff?
To greater or lesser degrees, depending on what the specifics are.
Gotcha. Just looking for any recommendations if you know of any graphics cards that are like great bang for your buck, mid-range, like performance to price.
I tend to favor NVIDIA's.
Mm-hmm.
And that's mostly because they have solid drivers. They've solved their previous temperature issues. And they're sort of the benchmark standard.
Yeah.
Or one of the benchmark standards at any rate. And I've had personally good success with them. They're a little bit more premium price because they're one of the pack leaders in that area. But that's why I choose them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking at fuck, what was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the wait, is this? Sorry. Oh, I priced out for the 4060. Like that was just what I had put in the build. And that was at like $399. I think it was just on sale, so we put it in. But I've been hearing a lot of people saying that the 3060 Ti is practically the same for way less. Do you know anything if that's true?
I would need to take a look at the family specs to see. There is no free lunch that I can guarantee you. What it comes down to is what the trade away is for price. It may be number of parallel cores on the graphics card. It may not be installed memory, but it may be like upper memory capacity or the megahertz of the memory on the graphics card. All of those affect performance, but what you are gaming will driver some of what performance is necessary. So you could get a graphics card that is super awesome, but you're never playing anything that really requires super awesome. So you could have shaved cost on that and put it into CPU clock cycles.
Yeah,
or into
I've heard
storage.
of people saying that where like they have like a great like that point like graphics card, but they're just bottlenecked at other points. So regardless of how good their card is, they can never reach the capacity.
Yep.
That's crazy.
This world is just so intimidating getting into it. I'm like, holy crap, I don't know.
Well,
What, like,
and
PC building?
with any complicated system, I liken it to stereo equipment. You always face multiple bottlenecks in performance because you have multiple pieces that are contributing ultimately to the performance. So my general answer to folks who ask me I will usually put performance in the following top-down order. Assuming that there isn't some specific reason to change it. I put CPU at the first tier because ultimately that's what drives most of your computational performance. The second tier is actually RAM because that's going to generate what most of your computational speed is. The next is the graphics card, and more honestly, the amount of memory on the graphics card, you can go lean on the speed of the GPU, but don't necessarily scrimp on the memory that's onto it, because the memory will provide you a throughput advantage that clock speed would not necessarily. With that said, if you're doing stuff that does a lot of ray tracing, a lot of fine like shadow details, or water reflections, or something like that, that's very computationally heavy, or if you're going to do something like
Shit is
mining
demanding. Yeah.
mining for
Crypto.
then you want more CPU time on the GPU. But generally speaking, you're usually pretty fine with it so far as you've got enough memory to driver it.
Gotcha. Cool, man. Well, I really appreciate that. That definitely helps shed some light.
Whatever is in my feeble head is available whenever. Just give me a shout.
Sweet.
And if you want me to look at specific hardware and look at comparisons, because I can read the white papers. I might not have read them anytime recently, but
but
I
you have an
can read them
understanding of what
and
they mean.
understand. I'm happy to look it over and say, if it were me, this would be what I choose and why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking right now, like, because I've been saving for the better part of like a year and a half. So there's a store pretty close to my house that like has like a building fee, and it's just like a full like computer supply store where like you can just go through and pick every single piece bit by bit and then leave the pieces with them and have them build it. Which, like, I know you don't have to, it's not that hard to do it, but I'm just so
That's like the
nervous all the
most fun
time.
part to me. I've never done it, but I want to do that so bad.
As somebody who has built, rebuilt, rebuilt machines, there are days when letting someone else do the heavy lift is perfectly fine. I think it falls into the category like, rebuilding an engine. You've done it once, you probably are never going to want to do it again.
Yeah.
Unless you really, really turn out to like it, it gets old. Or at least it got old for me, but I've been doing it for many, many moons.
Yeah, my brother built his computer, and I think he wants to build another one, but he's into all that stuff, and I usually just am like, Brian, what do I buy? And then he'll give me a very expensive option, and I'm like, all right, I don't have that money. Can you lower it? Yeah, I
know, one
bought
of
this. I bought my laptop on his recommendation, like Doghouse Systems or whatever, because I couldn't have a PC. I needed like for school, I needed a better laptop because I had to use like run like AutoCAD and stuff. But I had to be able to to bring it with me on work trips. And I'm like, I can't just like pack a full like monitor like computer. Like I'm like, I need a laptop. And so I bought that, and it's the one hinge is broken,
Damn.
and I have to be very careful with how I open the laptop, but it's still going strong. It's been broken for like 3 years, but it's working.
speaking of broken hinges, at one point I did a contract job back around the Y2K era, and one of those jobs that I did under contract was for the Alstom company, who do subway trains for a bunch of the municipalities on the East Coast. They do the French ones too, but this contract was all on the U.S. And I was in Atlanta, and I was having to do a hands-on update to every single PC that was there that they used for their test track. And one of the techs brought me one of the Toshiba makes a brand of laptop that they labeled the Toughbook, which is kind of a mil spec laptop. They're super rugged.
We use those.
This guy brought me one that was in horrible shape. Like you said, one of the hinges on the back was just completely dusted. Open it up, and it's missing about a third of its keys on the keyboard.
Oh, no.
There's a big crack in the monitor, but everything's working fine. But after looking at this Toughbook, and train depots are not, they're not clean places, they're not neat places. Heavy equipment goes on in those. So I looked at him and I said, dude, what happened? How the hell did you manage to do this? Because you can drop these things from like 12 feet in the air and they bounce. It's nearly impossible to break one. But it turns out that if you run it over with a train, that'll break one.
Yeah.
Moderately.
It's not a like an electronic, but we were in the field, and one of our coworkers had like like those stainless steel like water bottles, like they're pretty indestructible. Not when it's run over by a tractor. And so I have a photograph of like the water bottle, and it's like the rim is still there, and then it's just like and it like does this weird little thing in its face, so you can still stand it up, but it's like and then does this weird little squiggle. And I was like, well, kids, don't leave your water bottles in the middle of the field. This is what happens. But it was kind of great. He's just like, where's my water bottle? I was like, here, I think it's over here. I think it's this camouflage water bottle that you left in the grass for the tractor.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's almost as good as the time I got to laugh at my dad. My grandfather had a farm and had an old, very old U.S. International truck that had a hydraulic lift in the back, so you could dump stuff out of it. And so my dad had borrowed it to pick up a load of gravel, and they put several bucket loads of gravel in the back of this truck. and Dad drove it to where that they were going to use it as fill, and he got out and he pulled the hinge for the pulled the pin for the hinge on the door on one side, but didn't do the other side. So the door didn't open. When he ran the take up off, all of the gravel slid to the back and couldn't exit. And then it tipped the truck all the way over.
Oh
So
no.
it was sitting with the engine 12 feet in the air.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
My friend, I think it was like 2 years ago or something. It was like beginning of winter, and it's sort of the tail end of the archaeology season. And she sent me a Snapchat of her basically stuck in this really long line of cars behind this gravel truck that couldn't get up the hill because of all the ice. And there's just a guy at the top with the shovel, just like trying to, to lower the weight so that they could get up. But like there was like 10 cars just like nowhere else they could go. And she's like, it's a good end of the day. So don't trust those gravel trucks. Ryan, I sent you a little summary of what the spell slots that and stuff like that they just used before I forgot.
Okay, thank you. We're working now. Technology is working. Yeah, that's it. Sweet. Perfect. Thank you, Katara. Thank you. I'm just gonna get up something that I inevitably know is about to come up. So, and then we'll get started.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I just something tells me someone's gonna want to skin this creature.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's all. That's all.
So what do the innards of the creature look like?
Rock, big rock.
Just rock?
I will get to that in a minute. Hang on.
Can you skin rock?
I don't.
You can scrape rock.
Watch me.
Can a pig fly? It does in my world.
Duck says watertight.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Monster Harvest. Why did I just put Monster Harvest into my toolbar so I don't have to do all that junk? Anyway, who's ready to get back to it? Woot woot. Woot 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 woot. Are you with us, Ouroboros? Brother.
Of course.
Incredible.
Of course I'm here. I'm Ouroboros.
Okay, fuck. So with that, she lets out this harrowing scream of Amazonian victory, of grief being released and vindication for a fallen loved one. And she will and then she'll like after that sort of display, she'll sort of like turn and like start going into the body of this creature, like with her blade just starts cutting through it into the actual creature and sort of disappears into its innards.
Oh,
so that one is falling her.
You're like, oh, fucking into that. You're running after her. Incredible. You go with her. Tell you what, Silenos, my man. This is going to be an Arcana check to because this is no ordinary creature. This is going to be an Arcana check to understand the interior of this individual creature. Big DC, big DC.
The 19, but on a +1.
A 19 on a plus. Roll in
Emboldening bond.
emboldening bond. There you go. Good job, everybody.
Brings it to a 21.
21. Okay. DC was 20, so good. So as this creature lays slain, you recognize that there. What was that?
Just saying thanks, Dahlia. Sorry.
Okay. There are basically two things to this creature after a little bit of assessment that have value and merit. The first is the creature's, this elder elemental's, its actual vital essence. As you are inside of this creature with Niobe, who's just cutting through to something, you don't really know what she's up to, but you're looking around at like what could be considered like the veins of this creature, the blood of this creature, and you see this like green ichor dripping down. It's more of a gas than it's somewhere between gas and liquid, that it does fall down and sort of moves about like liquid, but it also has like almost a gentle mist to it, and as it sort of splashes down, it kind of almost becomes like air when it hits the ground. You are looking at pure elemental essence, which done be worth big money. And possibly able to, well, actually, you would know, you could craft this into a magic item known as an elemental gem. Essentially, an elemental gem, a yellow diamond, allows you to summon an earth elemental. You throw it on the ground, an earth elemental shows up to aid you.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if I would have any like vials on me.
If you can get some vials, some of these rocks contain elemental essence enough for 9 vials.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Well, I know that I have 2 minimum.
Okay.
Because from fairy fire potions that I already used.
Okay.
But yeah, I might go around and ask if Thalia or maybe Thetis happen to have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thetis wouldn't. She's. It's not really her. She's like.
Yeah.
Like.
All good. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't carry possessions around very much, other than, little things.
Gotcha.
Um,
Thalia, do you have anything?
I think I have like a healer's kit.
Okay, yeah, there is a healer's kit. That actually does bring up a point. I do have herbalism kit. Would I have anything in there?
Yeah.
Or if that's a stretch, I could also ask Katara because I know she likes potions.
No, herbalism kit. I believe in its description it does say it contains vials. So I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that like a single herbalism kit holds infinite vials. So here's what I'll say. If you use the vials in your herbalism kit, you will have enough to collect as much essence as this thing can provide, but you will need to replenish those vials in town for your healer's kit to be useful again, or your herbalism kit to be useful again.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah, fair trade. I'll like probably like even uncork little like spices and stuff and herbs and like dump them out, and then yeah, just hang it under the vein and fill them all up and then line them in the little sack.
All right. You contain, and it's my mistake actually. It's not green, it's yellow. It's this like yellowish green, but mostly yellow energy that sort of spills down, and you fill 9 vials worth of elemental essence. say Elder Earth Elemental Essence. A lot of E words. The second thing with your DC 20 that you find is that as you're moving through a little bit more simply, a little bit less glamorous is the essence, but nonetheless useful, you see tons of rare plants, herbs, fungi, enough to fill 3 sacks worth. The body, though made of stone, was a fine grounds for vegetation to grow. And so especially with the essence of the creature around, some very healthy plants and some very rare herbs appeared on its back. Lush greenery, roots, herbs, and fungi. If you have 3 sacks on you, you guys could have 500 gold pieces in value for potion creation. And that could substitute potion creation out of your pocket.
Oh.
Well, you need some sacks.
I got a bag of holding.
I was gonna say,
Anybody uses-
Ouroboros, would you be able to add that to the bag of holding? I'm just doing the other item right now. Yeah, I'll definitely bring the vials and show everyone as well.
Somebody like tell me what to put into the bag of holding, because
Put 500 gold pieces in rare herbs. And then maybe in brackets say like for potion making.
all right. Rare herbs,
Ooh.
potion making. Cost 500.
I think if you're showing the vial to Katara, she's definitely interested. She, just try like thinking of all the ways that she could, potentially utilize something like this. So if she'll kind of like hold out a hand to see if she can inspect it.
Oh, definitely. He would Silence would definitely either distribute them out or just kind of say that like I'm not sure that I'm the best equipped to utilize these elements, but perhaps we could work together on it, and yeah, get your help with it or give them to you.
Yeah, like would I have a sense for how one uses it? If it's either like, what you could maybe get out of it? Would I know that?
Well, Silenos does. You can make your own check to
Mhm.
see if you know, but
Yeah, so
Silenos
I would say what it does, but I just don't know
Okay.
mechanically how you do that. Like
Yeah,
if it's Arcana, if it's nature, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll let you know. So basically, this pure elemental essence, you have 9 vials of it, which means that you have enough to create 9 elemental gems. Of course, you'll have to make them as their magic items, but they are consumable magic items, which means it doesn't take too long to make them, and it isn't as expensive to make them. And they're you have to be proficient in Arcana and proficient in jeweler's tools in order to create this. As basically you'll take the essence and form it into a diamond of pure elemental essence. But you can have one of those things and find somebody else who has the other. So let's say Katara, you're proficient in Arcana, and for whatever reason, Gyasi, you're proficient in jeweler's tools. The two of you could work together, and because you're working together, have the time and make yourself a gem.
Cool.
So that's
Sweet.
basically how magic item creation works in my mind. It costs a certain amount of gold and and time. Fantastic. As you guys are there examining the vials and the herbs and collecting all the things from the corpse, Niobe emerges from the interior, sort of slicing her way through. Maybe some of this yellow essence sort of gooed on her just ever so slightly. Definitely a little puffy around the eyes, as maybe she took that as not only a moment to do something, but also a moment personally. And as she emerges, Revenant Blade in hand, somewhat like chipped in places from just the brutality of just swinging a bladed weapon at a rock. She holds in her hands this enormous uncut yellow tourmaline, if anyone knows their gems, and it's about the size of a basketball.
Mm.
This is she holds it in her hands, and she's sort of like starts whining, and she kind of like holds it and looks into it as it glows faintly and pulses with the elemental energy. And she gets down on a knee and just starts wrapping her rope around it and sort of fastens it to her belt.
Niobe, what is that?
This is its heart. I'm gonna take it back to our queen as proof.
All right. And for the record, you probably should have been using that sword the whole time.
Hard to get close. You guys move pretty quick.
Mm. But somehow you still managed to get the final blow, huh?
She'll look at Gyasi, and she'll look at you, Gyasi, and she'll say, "You're difficult to pickle out. I mean, I owe you. You saved me, and now you're giving me this. Why?"
It's the right thing to do. Besides, might be handy knowing the future queen of the Amazons.
Future queen of the Amazons, huh? Okay.
What's Oculus doing right now?
Oculus is I think he's just what's he doing? That's a good point. What is Oculus doing? I think it's just like I don't know, he's probably like lounging on a rock and has like a bottle of something, some sort of like dessert wine maybe. Or some kind of, yeah, something like that. And he's just kind of like chilling on a rock with a leg folded over, and he's just like enjoying the glories of post-battle. Sort of Merry and Pippin style a little bit, except a little more elegant.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not doing anything weird. To Niobe and just sort of how many people have tried to fell the beast?
I'm counting fools, warrioresses, whoever decided that they were stupid enough or tough enough to take it down. She kind of like looks about the mountain top, and yeah, you see bones scattered here and there all over, half buried in the dust.
Great. I'm gonna walk towards bones.
Okay, are you looking for Spiff?
X-ray magic vision. I'm trying to see if there's anything cool. Yeah.
MRI scan vision.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what. How much time you want to spend here? Because there is this is a graveyard. This is a big graveyard of some of the most or worst prepared individuals.
We could take a nap here. A long nap.
Yeah. I mean, she's gonna look for, she's just gonna keep pushing like the detect magic up, and she's gonna try to cipher through to find stuff.
Cipher through. Okay, I'll tell you what. If the party wants to, because it's late, right? I would say like the sun is cresting over the mountaintop, and you know there's a lot of area here to explore. This creature was very large and did a lot of stomping, clearly. If you guys want to take some time to explore your surroundings throughout the night and maybe a little into the day tomorrow, we'll see what you find, but it might be a little bit of a excavation.
She doesn't sleep, so that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. We could sleep here for the night, get our stuff back, and move on in the morning.
Yeah, I'm happy to help you look.
Yes. And I'll like just start like, pointing out things. It's like one over there. And
One over there. One over there. Okay. Yeah, so you guys will all sort of set up to have your long rest and we'll start there.
Cool.
So yeah, you'll settle in post battle on this field of victory. Oculus will say, "My friends, these things worked perfectly. Our deal is going just as planned, is it not? Your Amazon got her final kill. I helped you all with your my plan worked out excellently. Yes,
Mm,
and now we can get back to Themyscira. Huh?
mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really good that you missed those shots, huh?
What do you mean? We always aim to kill, no?
Oh, well,
It
you
is a
didn't do a whole
shame
lot
you
of
all
killing.
are faster and stronger, but I don't know. Things just sort of work out for me.
I don't like you. You know that?
What? You don't like me? Why don't you like me? My plan, I told you how to fight and with the plan, and it worked, didn't it?
Annoyingly so.
Well, sorry. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut, and maybe things would have gone differently.
Mm.
I have two questions. Does he wear any jewelry on his fingers, on his hands?
He's
Let me take a look.
Persian, baby.
He's Persian, of course he does. I would say like you probably saw like when he went into battle, he definitely took a couple rings off and put them in his pocket. But now that battle's over, he has put on a couple of nice rings.
Okay,
Xerxes, eat your
fantastic.
heart out.
Uh, I will step up and I say, please excuse my friends. They have neglected to introduce you. My name is Gyasi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Make a deception check.
Put that Egyptian swag on him.
Yeah,
Yes, that's all of a 12.
the Egyptian swag,
Brother!
brother. Hey, welcome to Alexandria. Well, where's this guy's stat block? There it is. What'd you get there, Gyasi?
All of a whopping 12.
Hmm.
Okay. He looks at you. He's sort of like, you're like, it's nice to meet you. And he's like, it's good to meet you. Bring it in. And he goes in for like a full hug. And like goes right
Fantastic.
past your hand and like goes past.
I'm gonna search his pockets while I'm at it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I knew
want
you
the
were going to
bag.
go into that pocket, so I put it into the other pocket instead.
That's a
You're not
25.
ready for when I put it in the other pocket.
Well, I knew you would go in that one.
That's a
Hate this
25.
fucker.
That was a 25. Very good. Give me half a moment here.
Oh shit, here we go. Nothing in that pocket either, eh?
Fuck.
I knew you would second guess yourself in going in that pocket, so I put it in this pocket.
You start patting him down. What he's got on his belt right now is he's got a vial. He's actually got like two vials. Yeah, he's got like two vials of, you're only feeling around, so all you can feel is vials. He's got like two vials strapped to the side of his belt, which you can take. And his short sword, his bronze short sword at his hip, non-magical, standard bronze short sword. And like a dagger.
I'll take the dagger.
Okay. Take the dagger. And as you lean back, Gyasi, he is going to he's gonna sort of like
Your
lean back and
dagger.
be like, what is this thing? And he is going to take your rod of instant pillar, as well as like just like his hands are filled with your shit. He rolled a 30.
Shit.
He's got your what has he got? He's got like your he's got one of your poisons, he's got that crawler mucus, and he's just kind of like, oh, so what's this? He's got the silk rope, and he's like, oh, you're kinky, my friend. And he's holding the rod of instant pillars, and he's like, yeah, this one's really interesting. Why do you have a tiny pillar?
Well, and I will point to them with his dagger. I go, well, that's just some rope that's useful because it doesn't get wet. And Uh, and I'll get to the pillar. This make architecture easy. At which point I will hand him the dagger and open my hand for the pillar in return,
He
and
takes, yeah.
I will set it down and demonstrate.
This humongous pillar just expands from this singular one, and he's very surprised by that. And he looks at you and he goes, "Me and you are going to be good friends, I can tell."
The boat's mine.
Oh,
ours.
The boat's only yours until it's not. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
The way everybody looked at him like
easy, fuck. Boy. Kyros is like, I'm here too. Good fighting, everyone. It's it was a great fight. It was very good to holding the front lines, huh? And he gives you like a bump, Ouroboros.
it felt good being in the phalanx with you again, brother.
Damn good.
Shockwave. Windows explode.
Windows explode.
Babies cry.
Angels descend.
Women faint.
Their muscles are just.
Got you pushing too many. Nah. Oh, the bromance.
Yeah, the bromances are fucking real. Okay, is there anything else? But yeah, he'll produce like a bottle of wine. Be like, "No, you want to share some wine with me? I don't think people are friends until they share a bottle of wine together, huh? To new friends, to new comrades, to a deal in exchange well done."
What is it?
It's this is wine from my homeland, from Persia. It's called
Take us.
fine Persian wine.
Ah, what a great name. Take a sip.
Okay. Bounces off of Kyros. And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I like picking on Kyros all of a sudden, but it's kind of fun. And he just like pours himself a glass, sips it around, sips it. There, I'm not trying to kill you. You want one?
Sure, why not?
There it is. All right. He produces cups from his bag of holding and hands them out to everyone. His pour is a little heavier with the ladies, admittedly.
Just like Katara's just in the bones. She's
he's
gone.
like, it would never work. He just starts kind of like pounding out wine and kind of like looking happy with himself. And also worth noting, he's like, he like a little bit of his outfit got like a little torn, and he's like, I think it's gonna have to seam this tonight. This worst could be, and he just like looks truly bummed about how he's like slightly torn and slightly injured, while like Ouroboros just like got a black eye, and Yasi got fucking like somebody took some real injuries, and he's like, my fucking shirt.
Fuck, man. I really hate this fucking bitch.
On the Weaver now? You kidding me? Jesus.
I will cast mending on his shirt.
You'll cast mending on his shirt? And he's like,
you traitor.
He goes, and you're Thalia, yes? Yeah?
That's right.
Well, I'll be sitting close to you tonight. Fix my clothes. And he'll just kind of, and he'll scooch up to Thalia and just be very friendly.
You'll be friendly back.
Oh, well, and the two became great friends. But yeah, he'll just kind of he'll lay it on pretty thick. He'll flirt pretty thick. But yeah, he's very quickly Thalia draws his attention. Kyros is just kind of like bandaging some wounds. Niobe's actually, I think many of you probably never seen her do it before, but she's probably actually like taking a knee, and she's kind of like having like a nature moment. She's kind of like feeling the primeval forces of nature, and just sort of like being present in this moment. in a sort of meditative kind of way, in a sort of a warrior's meditation. I think that's all my oh, and Thetis is like healing, healing, healing. Anyone maybe healing? Healing? No, healing. Actually, you're all gonna go to sleep. It doesn't matter. You don't need healing. Let me know if you need anything. I'll just find somewhere to sleep. I guess. Oh, and she'll like and being who she is, she's gonna like walk by Qatar and be like, "Oh, there's one over there," without even looking, and he'll look over and there's she's an oracle. She's a little bit of a
That
dick.
bitch.
Yeah, this bitch. Yeah, and she's actually going to use. Actually, no, she like walks over, and she sort of like has like a weird twitch moment, and kind of stabilizes, and then she just gives you a whole bunch of information, Katara, about like where things are buried and where secrets are hidden within like 120-foot range around where you're burying or looking through, and just gives you like the info, and then walks away. So that will
So then she'll hear that and she'll be like, very useful. Thank you.
That's what I do. I'm very helpful. She's just becoming more of a bitch. I gotta get control of this character. I don't know what's happening to her.
Oh my god. No problem.
Oh my god, like no worries. I just got a premonition. What can I say?
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys yeah. And is there anything anyone would like to do before their long rest begins? Any interactions?
I think as the night starts to close and Niobe is, done with her trying to be oneness with nature ceremony. I think for he finds a suitable patch of rock to sleep on. He's going to just walk up to her and he's gonna say, regardless what anyone says, you overcame and you thrived. I'm proud of you.
You say that and she just kind of continues. Like this isn't like a druidy thing. Like she has her like weapon in her lap and she's kind of sitting, and you say that and she like opens her eyes and like looks out over the mountainscape. Her sort of glowing blue eyes, her white hair, strands of hair sort of breezing in the wind as she sort of looks out, really hearing those words. And she looks up at you hard. And she nods, says, I don't, I haven't died. Not like you have. We talked about it a little bit. But now she's with the Amazons now.
Yeah. And I'm sure she is very thankful to have had someone like you in her life. She's proud to.
Yeah. Yeah. You better fucking be.
Yeah. And I think he'll just kind of have that light chuckle into, for the first time in a while, uh, Ouroboros kind of heartily laughs. It's just something that starts as like a light kind of chuckle until it becomes like a full-on hearty
Yeah.
belly laugh, you know.
it becomes that you're sort of like a, and she kind of like, and you kind of like keep laughing. She gives you a look of like, you're an idiot. And then you kind of just like, don't let it bother you. You just kind of keep laughing. And she kind of like starts laughing with you. And yeah, she lets out a hearty laugh. And then the two of you share a kind moment, a fun moment. Incredible, guys, incredible. So. You all get a long rest. There's nothing else, nothing befalls you. You get a long rest. And as we are wrapping up the session, I'm going to let you know what you guys find here and there, not over. Get your pens and papers ready, because you got money coming your way. A whole fuck ton of it, too. Cumulatively, of all the Amazons and all the warriors who came here and died, there is 44,000 gold pieces. A lot of people came here. A lot of hunters of repute. A lot of would-be adventurers, would-be heroes. 44,000 gold pieces. There is there's plenty of little art objects all over the place, but there's only 3 of true value that remain. They are worth 2,500 each. It's 2 jeweled ankles and 1 fine gold chain set with a fire rope. Lastly, there is 4 magic items. The first is a 7th level spell scroll of Conjure Celestial.
Oh, wow.
There is the Boots of Speed.
Ooh.
There is the Horseshoes of a Zephyr. And last but not least, a strange black hole. A portable hole, if you will. And with that,
Guys, I'm new to this shit. Fill me in.
It's just like what he said, a portable hole. Don't ask
What was
any questions.
What was the third one
the
again?
third one was known as the Horseshoes of a Zephyr. Basically, if you strap them onto a horse, it makes it go real fast.
I am become Zephyr Strike.
Is there anything in the hole?
No, there's nothing in the hole. It's
Damn.
How
cool.
you find the hole is you're like walking around, you're like, why is there a perfect circle on the ground? And you go over, you know what, maybe there's some animal bones and some creatures who fell in and whatnot, but nothing of true value.
Well, I know how we're getting all the stuff out of here, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got a lot of room in my bag of holding. I almost want to push one of you into the portable hole just so you can see what it's like.
You guys, I don't breathe. I can just be in there forever.
You just trip and fall in.
I'll just live here forever. All right, guys.
12 minutes of air.
That will be the session for the day. I hope some folks had fun with this big battle. And next week we shall return to Themyscira to see a proclaimed new queen arrives on the scene. And if you're able to have your deal met good on, you get Oculus to help you find the drow. And that's what we'll do next session. But I gotta go.
Awesome.
Have a good night, everybody.
Fantastic.
Adios, amigo.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy.